most hated around here, you dig? When you get into the money, you always gonna be most hated. Just live your life and get to the paper, you dig? Yeah, we came from the bottom, but we elevate. Now we sitting at the top, they say we most hated. They say we graduated, came up from not having things. Now we celebrate success, man, that's a heaven. Yeah, we came from the bottom, but we elevate. Now we sitting at the top, they say we most hated. They say we graduated, came up from not having things. Now we celebrate success, man, that's a heaven. I said we came from the bottom, but we elevate. Now we sitting at the top, and we most hate. Went from being down to a nigga levitate. Yeah, I'm having everything. Yeah, I'm going places. You can never slow me down. I'm at my own pace. You can never slow me down. I run my own race. A nigga try to knock me down. I catch my own case. A nigga try to knock me down. I'ma shoot. Yeah, we came from the bottom, but we elevate. Now we sitting at the top. They say we most hated. They say we graduated, came up from not having things. Now we
You see it. I know you definitely hear it. I got another special guest on the show this week. He's a father, an entrepreneur, a coach. It's my guy Ralph Taylor. How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Man, it's a real treat having you on here, man.
Oh man, it's a pleasure being here.
Yeah. I remember the first time we first met over there at No Limit Fitness.
Oh yeah, my guy Chad and Rudy.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, y'all was doing some special things over there, letting the kids come work out for free during the pandemic. Had the kids still being able to stay in some kind of movement and stay in shape. Then at the end, y'all was supporting them with them free shakes they love so much.
Oh yeah, man, they was taking care of the kids. Definitely giving back to the kids and the youth, letting them get somewhere to work out at. Because during COVID, it was really tough to find some place to, they can get their group workout in and actually be able to just get the workout in, man. Just have somewhere where they can go work and still be a team and still get that team environment and also get that workout in.
Yeah.
And stay healthy.
Yeah, y'all had some good things going over there, man. Y'all was it was real family oriented too. Like it was like a joy. It was like a joy going over there.
Oh yeah, we wanted all. We wanted moms, dads, everybody to still come out.
And it was crazy. Y'all had like different walks of life in there, working out with each other. That's where I seen Ace. Shout out to my guy Ace. He was in there working out.
Big Ace. Man, Big Ace.
Yeah. Then I remember Jalen Cropper was in there getting it in.
Cropper was in there. Yeah. Kelly was in there. Man, a lot of the Fresno State guys were coming in, getting their workout in, showing the kids, giving back to the youth, and showing the kids stuff. So
that was huge. That made my day one time. We was in there hitting curls with him. I said, man. So I tell everybody, me and Cropper was over hitting curls over at No Limit during the pandemic. I mean, that made my day right there.
Yeah,
this is before Cowboys and before Fresno, like he took off at Fresno State. He was still trying to get it too.
Yeah, he really, man, I don't know what he did that summer besides working out there and, just working on his game. But he took it to a whole new level.
Oh, yeah, especially.
Next year, like I tell kids all the time, do something during the summer that's going to set you apart that next year.
Yeah.
Because you never know what that could do to you, to your game, to your name, all of that. And man, he did that, and he's a perfect example of setting yourself apart in the summer.
Yeah, I heard
he worked on it.
Yeah, that's what I heard Derrick Rose say. He was like, man, usually he take the summer to work on like one or two moves that he can add to his game when the season starts.
And that's what you got to do, man. You gotta master it.
Yeah.
And once you master that, you make counters off of it.
Yeah.
And once you master the counters, you make counters off of the counter. Because no matter what, man, you're gonna see something new every day.
Yeah, that's definitely true in any sport. So you got to stay working on your craft, whether it's basketball, football, tennis, even cross country. You got to work on your craft.
Man, you gotta. Hey, if you want to be great, you gotta really want it, and you gotta wake up and work on your craft.
Yeah.
And even in coaching, man, even with the coaching, people like, what do you do to work on? Man, I'm watching games.
Oh, yeah.
I'm watching WNBA games.
Yeah.
I'm watching watching summer league basketball, and people are like, "Oh, you just watch a lot of basketball." Nah,
Yeah,
I'm studying.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's the crazy part. A lot of coaches don't want to be a student of the game. They feel like they know everything already, but you can still learn.
man, I'm learning from my players. I'm learning from watching the game. I'm learning from just being out at the park. Seeing things that you don't think could happen in the game, and then next thing you know, you're in that situation.
Yeah.
So you know, it's just learning that everywhere you go. Like even when I'm in these AAUs, like when I'm at the AAU circuits and I'm watching the games, or when I'm watching like summer league games, I'm learning from these coaches too.
Yeah.
Like I'm picking up on things that they're doing, and you know, man, I say this all the time. Once you stop learning, you're obsolete.
Yeah.
So you know, I feel like coaching, you gotta stay learning because you gotta stay up with what's going on. The game is always changing.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to stay current.
Yeah, you do. So you got started your basketball career at a young age.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When you start hooping?
Man, I was hooping. Man, I used to, before we even had a basketball court, I was throwing the ball on top of the roof.
Yeah, I remember that day.
Man, we go outside. We didn't have a basketball court, so me and my brother would go outside and we'd be in the driveway and like we point at a spot on the roof.
Yeah.
And, like if you hit that spot, that's a bucket.
Yeah.
You know, so
every shot's a game winner.
you know every shot's a game winner. And oh man, you didn't really make that. You know, there ain't no real hoop, so
you calling fouls.
you know. And my brother was a lot smaller than me, so I was trying to bully him. I was trying to put it on the roof with my two hands.
Who'd you play elementary basketball for?
Man, I'm from Bakersfield, so elementary basketball was Sandrini Elementary in Bakersfield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sandrini.
Yeah.
Then
Sandrini.
when'd you move? Go ahead.
When I moved to Fresno was about I did 6th grade out here. I played for Daly Elementary.
Oh, okay.
Moved back to Bakersfield for a little bit. Came back at the end of my 7th grade year.
Oh, okay.
And then I had met Coach Bonner.
Yeah. You said your 8th grade year.
I met him 7th grade year. I came too late to be on the team, but we met, we talked, introduced myself, you know, just got to know him. And then 8th grade, man, he took my game to a whole nother level.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me. You said he was playing a cerebral game with you.
Hey man, the real Phil Jackson for me was Coach Bonner, man.
Shout out to my boy John Bonner.
He made sure that he got the best out of you, but he played like, I wouldn't say played mental games, but he got to your mental and he made you rethink if you really wanted to play basketball.
He challenged you.
You know, and it was like, you know, I had this dude named Ed Stovall, and we were, man, me and him from 7th and 8th grade all the way up to high school stayed together.
Mm-hmm.
And Ed was really good, but he was more coachable than I was at the time.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, Bonner played more head games with me as to get me to be more coachable, as opposed to him letting him play more to be a better player.
Yeah.
So it was like, for me, it was like, man, why don't I get the treatment that he gets? But every case ain't the same, and I started to see that more so when I became a coach.
Yeah.
So
you said he said something to you that you ended up saying to one of your players.
Yeah, he told me that I need to learn how to play with my teammates.
Yeah.
They didn't need to learn how to play with me. I needed to learn how to play with them.
Yeah.
And that was huge, man. It was like, wait, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm the best player on this team. You want me to learn how to play with them?
Yeah.
So it was, but it took us a while, but once we started to learn how to play with each other, it worked out for us.
Oh yeah, because ain't nothing bigger than a team.
And at the time, you know, from 6th grade up, you're the individual, you know.
Yeah.
They will let you be an individual.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get older and get on that team setting to where it's like, okay, now you're not the number one. There's 1A and 1B.
Yeah, you better play in that system.
You know, you got to learn how to play with the team, and it's like, for some people, it's eye opening.
Yeah, because they used to just being the man or the woman. Then once they gotta play,
some people it's real eye opening because like you gotta take that step back. Like, wait, what do you mean it ain't about me anymore?
The individual numbers not gonna get you to a team goal.
Oh man, and they'll get you. I mean, they'll get you seen.
Yeah.
But once you get into an environment where you have to play that team role,
Yeah.
you're gonna fizzle out because you can't do it.
Nah, you gonna fold like a chair.
You know.
Yeah. Then you start going to Fresno High.
Oh man, Fresno High. Joey Munoz was our coach that year. He was the varsity coach. I had Dick Van Gelder as a freshman coach. We actually ended up winning. We were co-champions in the NYL that year, freshman team.
Okay.
We did really good. We only actually ended up splitting losses with Memorial. So.
Yeah, they always they recruit too. So
yeah, it was tough. They were a tough team.
They got some good players.
They were really tough, man.
Yeah.
That was a really tough team, and they ended up our senior year. They ended up taking the division too. They were really tough.
Yeah. Then when did you end up moving up to varsity?
I ended up playing varsity my junior year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sophomore year I played JV over at Bullard. I switched schools because Munoz had left Fresno High. He retired from coaching.
Okay.
We weren't sure who was going to come in, and Coach Sharp was a great coach for basketball, and he had a lot of connections and everything. So I went to play over at Bullard. Man, my JV team, we took it that year.
Yeah.
We took it that year. We beat out Bullard and everybody. Shout out to Mike Hill doing his thing right now.
Yeah.
Juwan Hammett was on that team, and a lot of good players are on that team.
Yeah, 'cause that's a different kind of basketball versus playing at Fresno High.
Ooh,
going
man,
to Bullard.
That's
different
it
transition.
It's a big transition because Fresno High is like, you know, you got raw talent. You got a bunch of people who want to get out and get to it and don't really have the structure behind it.
Yeah.
Bullard was, man, those dudes have been playing together, coming from Tenaya,
Yeah.
coming from there. They've been structured. They've been playing running nights.
Yeah.
They've been playing together for a while.
Yeah.
And to get thrown into that system and just to learn it and you know, learn a different brand of basketball was different.
Yeah.
Because all I'd known was, you know, we got 5 athletes out here, and we're gonna go out here and we're gonna make it happen.
Y'all at the gym.
we're gonna run you out the gym. But going over there and playing against people like, you know, the Clovis Ceases and stuff like that in the tournaments, and you know, just being with a group of people who had already been together for a long time. It was eye-opening for me because they're also, I just came in and was like, everybody was like, oh, who's this guy?
Yeah.
I'm from the other side of the tracks.
Yeah, I know you.
You know, I was from the other side of the tracks, literally.
Yeah.
I lived on Palm in Dakota, and the railroad tracks are right there. And I'm from this side of the tracks, and going over that side of the tracks, man, it was different, and it helped me a lot. We had a Coach Adams was my coach there, and man, growth everywhere, just soaking up so much knowledge from him, even from younger players, like I said, Juwan Hammett, Mike Hill. They just were really knowledgeable in the game, and have been playing for a long time, and being with them and learning and helping them and them helping me. Man, it was a good experience.
Yeah, you've been around the way with this basketball. But that's the good thing. Like you got a lesson everywhere, every stop you go. You learning lessons.
You learn something different, man. and for me, every time that I thought I had the game figured out, a curve came.
Another test,
and I learned something new, man. Like, I'm trying to tell you, every time I thought I had it figured out. Because from going from Bullard back to Fresno High, once Sharp left, Sharp went to Madera South, and we weren't sure who was coming in next, so I went back to Fresno High.
Yeah, you everywhere.
I was at the time.
You was in the transfer portal.
You know, I was. But I hadn't played varsity yet, so it was.
So you good. They're not gonna make a fuss.
It was still good for me because I hadn't played varsity yet, but I wanted to be in the right system with the right coach. To learn and take it as far as I could.
That's very important.
So that was my dad, and my thing was like finding the right coach so that you know, you're not just with a first year coach who doesn't know very much about the game,
Yeah.
or you're not just with a coach who doesn't know too many connections
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it was for us finding the right fit.
Yeah.
And I ended up going back to Fresno High because that was my home school. Missed a lot of my friends there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got back with them, and then we had Lance and JT, Lance Gregory and JT.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, JT was very helpful. Lance was very helpful, man. Lance, man, I tell you
Took
that.
the game to another level, huh?
Man, when I'm telling you, it's like this man, the way he played the game, looking at what he had already done, and he had all of his tapes, highlights, and everything, and for him to actually be able to show us stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, I'd never had a coach, like, except for Bonner, who could actually get out on the floor and do this with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, you can tell me what to do, but hold on, let me see you do it.
Yeah, that's the new generation.
And Lance and Bonner, man, Lance open gym. I used to want to guard this dude every time.
Yeah.
This dude, left hand, Derek Fisher, shot just like Derek Fisher. And man,
Yeah.
he has a lot to give the game, and you've seen it in his daughter, Natalie Gregory. She's a baller.
Who's she playing for right now?
She's gonna be at Roosevelt.
Oh,
She's
okay.
gonna be at Roosevelt.
Yeah.
She is a baller right now. She was at a showcase this weekend, man. She's doing good. She's
Oh, okay.
a baller.
Yeah, I know that female women's basketball is on the way up.
Hey,
On
man,
the way up.
the game is changing for them.
Yeah.
The game is changing for them.
Yeah, they play more team oriented ball.
They play. It's less of the game is about me.
Yeah.
They're here to watch me.
Yeah.
It's more, let's get this win, but let's do it in style.
Yeah.
I like where the game is going for them. It's getting to the next level, man. We're seeing a lot more athletes. We're seeing a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
We're seeing a lot more game. Like not even game like in that sense, but what I'm saying is like a lot more IQ.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
IQ is.
I feel like they coach different from the man because of the they're not, I wouldn't say athletically they're not able to do what men do. It's more technical. It's more of a technical game and more fundamental.
I'm gonna tell you the difference is a lot of the difference in my eyes in the female game is you don't have somebody standing behind you telling you you're gonna make it to the league.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have that one person in the crowd pumping you up, telling you, "Oh, you're better than you're better than the team."
Yeah.
Like with the women's game, it's like they know that you could be better than the team, but they still understand the fact that like the camaraderie of the team.
Yeah, you still need the team.
You still need that team.
Yeah.
Ego in the male game is what takes the team out of it because at some point I'm bigger than the team. My name itself is bigger than the team.
Everybody a brand.
Yeah, so you know the brand is winning for them.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the ego isn't there.
Mm-mm.
I don't feel like the female players have as big as egos as the male players. It's like, you know, I don't have to be demonstrative and be over you to be better than you.
Yeah.
I can be better than you, but we're still on this team.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's one thing I do enjoy about the female game is like, even as you see it with Candace Parker, Brianna Stewart and them, like, they're not bigger than the team. They're not bigger than the brand.
Mm-mm.
With the male basketball, you know, some of us are bigger than the team.
Yeah, that's true.
Some, like, I was listening to the Paul George podcast.
Okay.
And they were talking about how when they go into the Lakers weight room, Bron has his stuff off to the corner and it has his name on it, has his logo
wow.
on it. And you don't touch Bron's stuff.
That's crazy.
But like you don't hear that same thing in the women's game.
Yeah.
Like I've never heard like Lisa Leslie had her stuff over there. And you gotta touch Lisa's stuff. Or Candace has her stuff. You don't touch it. Like
that's crazy.
You don't hear those stories. So it's like they're still together.
Yeah, that's crazy. But man, in 2020, tragedy struck your family.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad ended up passing away from COVID-19.
Yeah, he had moved back to LA in 2019. Wanted to go back to his hometown of
Yeah.
Inglewood, so he moved back to Inglewood, and you know he already had health problems. He had kidney failure and diabetes, and ended up getting COVID, man.
Man.
Yeah,
And that's one of them scary things. Like you think, like you see it on TV, like, oh man, that can never happen, because like it seemed like all the cases was really happening on the East Coast, probably like in different parts of California, but not like in LA or Fresno or the Bay Area.
yeah, man. It was crazy to me because you know that's my dad. And
Yeah.
I didn't see my dad because of his health going out of the hospital, and I'm just like, that's my dad. He's gonna make it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
You know, I'm not really worried about it. I'm like, that's my dad. He's gonna make it. We're gonna be good.
Yeah.
He gonna fight this, and we're gonna be good. So getting that call, and they told me like, I remember the call. It was 2:45 Friday, and I'm at work. I'm at Golden One. I'm helping a member, and I can feel my phone going.
Yes, and they probably just keep going and going.
And it's just going and going. And I'm just like, man, nobody calls me this much.
Yeah.
So I take a break and I go look at it. I went to the restroom. I looked at it, and it's a 213 number.
Damn.
So I'm already knowing.
Yeah.
So I call him back, and it's the nurse from the doctors, and she's telling me, your dad's going on the breathing machine. And she, you know, I was like, can you honestly give me the chances? And she said, you might want to call your people because only 10% make it back.
Yeah, from that breathing machine.
So yeah, you know, I instantly motion came over.
Yeah.
Ended up leaving work. Called my family and let them know. You know.
Yeah.
And it was tough, man, because we had our relationship, and it was rocky from here and there. But you know, that's my dad.
Oh yeah, that's your dad.
That was my superhero. So
yeah.
So you know, for me not seeing him make it out of that, I was like, man, that crushed me.
Yeah. So how's that changed your parenting style now?
Man,
I know you taking some of them life lessons he taught you and applying them.
I'm with my daughter all the time.
Yeah.
Like her and my dad, they were really close. So
yeah.
it crushed her as well. So just I'm on my kids all the time, man. Just showing them those lessons and showing them the value of every day and showing them the value of, you know, life lessons that we don't get taught.
Yeah.
Unless somebody shows us.
Yeah.
Because by the time we get taught it, life done already hit.
Yeah. He said, what Jay said, I had to go through it, so you didn't have to go through it. And sometimes it don't work like that.
And that's really what it is sometimes. You know, you never really know what our parents were going through until we got to this point where I was a parent. And I'm like, man, my dad never talked to me about bills and how he was paying on bills.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's some of the things that,
yeah.
You know, it was an unspoken rule then, because you know it wasn't my place.
Yeah.
So now it's like those are the lessons and things like you got to teach kids about managing their money.
Yeah, that's my issue right now with my kids. They like the finer things in life. They like nice things, but those nice things cost.
Bro, and the thing is like, they'll love to spend our money.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But as soon as they get some money, they tucking it away.
And that's what I was telling my kid's mom, because my daughter want a job.
Okay.
She's like, oh, I need a job. I'm tired of asking y'all for money. Because she already well off.
Yeah.
She's well taken care of. But now, I've noticed that society want more and more. Because you can have 9, 10, 15 pair of shoes.
But if you don't have the newest one.
Yeah, if you don't have the newest one, you're not like...
You obsolete.
You're obsolete, not satisfied. So I noticed that with a lot of kids, they're never like satisfied. Because I grew up I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, so we didn't really, like, we wanted the latest stuff.
But you knew.
Yeah, we knew.
Like,
I used to go to World Foot Locker. I would go, oh man, I want these Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what's the price? Nah, go ahead and get you some of these over here. You can probably get some Bo Jacksons or some Scottie Pippens or something.
Hey man, and my thing was like, so I'm not embarrassed to tell this story because, you know, growing up, we didn't have a lot.
Yeah.
So when Kobe's came out, the Adidas one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The Moon Boot.
Yeah.
Man, I had some Russells. I had some Russells
Yeah.
that looked exactly like them.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me anything
Yeah.
because, you know, hey, this is what we could afford.
Yeah. That's what I try to explain to people now.
And now kids these days do not understand.
They don't understand.
Like an off-brand shoe to them is mind blowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a replica shoe that looks like the shoe and it's gonna have a big R on the back is like mind blowing.
Yeah, I remember we used to get the Fila's or the what was the other?
K-Swiss was
K-Swiss.
big back
Yeah, I
then.
just love
K-Swiss.
some white on white.
K-Swiss was
Yeah.
big back then.
Some.
And if you got lucky, you got you some shell toe Adidas.
Oh yeah, that was $2.89. So like two.
You know, so those were their staples.
Yeah.
You know, some K-Swiss every now and then.
Yeah.
Man, growing up for me, FUBU was big. So
Oh, yeah.
I had all the FUBU.
Yeah,
I had all the FUBU platinum.
Yeah, the platinum FUBU.
The Fat Albert.
So this is
collection.
different.
Yeah.
You got FUBU, then you got that platinum
Yeah.
FUBU.
If you ain't had a platinum FUBU, I don't know, man. We gotta check your receipts.
Yeah.
You be getting that fake FUBU.
I remember they used to sell that at FTK.
Oh yeah.
You go to FTK.
Oh yeah.
Get you some platinum FUBU and probably some Air Force Ones for like $55.
The platinum FUBU and the School of Hard Knocks.
Oh yeah, that was
Those-
I had the velour pants
Okay.
for the School of Hard Knocks.
Oh yeah.
And I had the jerseys
Oh yeah.
to match the velour.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
Oh,
The
man, I thought I
FUBU
was
jerseys and the School of Hard Knocks jerseys, man. If you didn't have you one, you was living in a different era. You was living in a different era. Man, I remember. So look, we had a family reunion, right? My mom bought my mom had 4 kids.
Ooh wee.
Everybody wore the Fat Albert Platinum FUBU collection too.
Oh yeah, y'all was rocking. She said, "Man, the family gonna see us. We gonna
Bruh,
we gonna turn some heads
We
today."
was turning heads. I had the big Fat Albert.
Yeah, y'all didn't even get the reunion shirt, man.
No, we came with the Fat Albert.
I remember I had me a platinum FUBU long sleeve I used to wear with my cargo pants.
Oh yeah, man, he was in.
I had jean cargo pants
was in.
before they was popular. Before they got back popular.
You were in.
Yeah.
People don't even understand.
Yeah, I feel that Biggie man when he said on Mondays and Wednesdays. So Tigers on my shirt.
Hey,
The alligators.
You know, you were in and you had that FUBU.
Yeah.
It was like FUBU was killing it for a long
Yeah.
time.
It was crazy when I first feel like I was like finally made it. Like I was in the in crowd. I mean, I was popular for about a week. It was for my birthday in 8th grade. My mama took me to the Swap Mall. She said, "You can pick any shoe you want." Oh. I said, "Any shoe?" So I said, "Okay, I'll probably get some Jordans." But I said, "No, man. I seen them the baby blue questions,
Okay.
the Iversons."
Okay.
So I ended up getting them. Then we went to Susie Deals, and they had some pants. They was like some patent leather sweatpants. They was like some patent leather sweatpants.
You going for
Yeah.
full fit.
So it was white. It was white with a baby blue stripe down the middle.
Oh yeah, you was
And
rocking.
then I got a baby blue polo shirt.
Yeah.
I wore that outfit to school the next day. Oh man, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Hey man, you needed an award for best dress on
man,
the
that was
first day.
I remember that outfit. I used to wear it on Mondays and Friday. I used to wear that thing on Monday and Friday.
Hey, you knew what you was about to do.
Oh, I said, I'm gonna
Start
kill
the
him.
week off right.
Yeah, and end it right.
You know, I'm gonna kill him with this one. Hey, you
Yeah, I
probably
wear
had it set out on the bed.
Oh,
the night
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Like, I'm gonna kill him with this one.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite outfit.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I remember my mom's and my stepdad had got me a Lakers jersey.
Oh, okay. Which one?
It was a terry cloth, and it was the MPLS Lakers, the Minneapolis Lakers.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
it
the
was-
throwback.
It was like a terry cloth yellow one, and it was Gary Payton.
Woo.
Yeah.
The glove.
I'll never forget it, man. I'll never forget it. I wore that thing with some with the Jordan 22s.
Oh, okay. Is it the one that came with the briefcase?
You couldn't tell me nothing, man.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me nothing. It had the fat bubble on the side for the ankle. And everything.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about
You
now.
couldn't tell me nothing about that, man.
Yeah.
I had the powder blue, white and powder blue ones.
Okay,
with the yellow and powder blue jersey.
Oh, yeah, you were sticking out there.
And I had the whole fit. Like, I had tops. This was when you didn't wear the jersey without the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
So I had tops and bottoms.
Oh, yeah.
You wasn't walking out just wearing the jersey.
Oh, yeah, you had the whole
need
fit.
the whole fit.
You was hoop ready
You know?
for any situation.
Hey, man. I was hoop ready at any time.
Yeah.
It didn't matter what I had on.
Yeah, you got some shorts on
Devo
underneath.
slides, anything. I was hoop ready at
Yeah.
any time. We talking about hoop, man? You want to hoop?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can tell me, man.
And I feel like basketball, these kids don't hoop like we used to hoop back in the day. Probably, man, we could play a game of knockout, probably a game of 21.
Man,
And
it was a fight to the death
Yeah.
at 19.
Oh yeah, you got catch missing free throws on purpose and this. Oh, I ain't gonna make that. I ain't gonna make this
man.
free throw.
Once I got an odd number, I stopped making free throws.
Our saving point.
You know, after the first one, the first one you get the 2.
Yeah.
If I make the next one, man, I'm done making free
Yeah.
throws. I'm scanning on the odd number from here on
Yeah,
out.
I used to. Then they had 21 tip.
Yeah, 21 tip was, man, an everlasting game.
Yeah, you got catch trying to catch air balls trying to get back in.
You get the one hand tip, you out. Two hand tip, you
back
go
to
back
zero.
to 0.
Oh.
If you get tipped at 0, 2 hands, you're out. And then if you catch an air ball, you back in.
Yeah. So some cats, knowing they couldn't beat somebody one-on-one,
I'm
let's
letting
start throwing air
somebody,
ball.
let
God,
somebody else
yeah.
back in.
I need a lifeline.
Oh man, the worst part is when you got 20 and you miss the free throw.
Yeah, you gotta go back to 13. Yeah.
That would be the worst.
Oh.
Because you done fought your way all the way up to 20, and then you play a game of Mortal Kombat to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Just to shoot the ball at 20. Like, you didn't even make it. You just had to shoot it. And, and doing all of that, you felt like you played a whole game.
Oh yeah.
A whole game. Because you got
21.
fouled, you got hacked. Like, you almost got
Oh, yeah.
clotheslined. You're not
Destroyed.
scoring game points.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's 6-on-1 at that
And
point.
then I hate like when you play with like certain people, they got rules at their house.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you gotta call backboard shots.
House rules.
Yeah, you
House
gotta
rules.
you gotta call backboard shots. It's 3 feet, no pressure.
Oh, man. It's pressure. Hey, check the ball, it's pressure.
Yeah.
Hey man, not on me. People to this day that still hear me say it, not on me. Don't let it be you.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to game point, don't let it be you.
Yeah.
That's my saying.
Yeah.
Don't let it be you.
I just like to get the game winner. I should always, when I play with my buddies, I like to shoot from the curve, because we had the basketball set on one curve, then we playing the check in at the other curve.
Yeah.
So I always wanted the last shot. I didn't care how the game was going. I just want the last shot. I want to feel like Jordan.
Man, the funniest story you said last shot, man. I was talking to my brother the other day. And I played basketball with my dad a few times, but the funniest story I remember, man, was this one. We played at Quigley Park.
Uh-huh.
Man, I scored 14 straight points, right? Game point. This dude comes, I give him the ball, I run and get the ball right back. Like, I scored every point I want this ball.
Yeah, I want to end it.
My dad fake hands off to me, and he's left-handed, so I'm going to the right. He fake hands off to me and dribbles left and does a hook shot.
Oh, yeah.
He makes the hook shot, calls game, grabs his keys, and leaves. And I'm like, dude, we just played one game.
That's it.
And he's like, man, did you see what I just did? I'm like, dude, you scored 1 point. He's like, it was game point.
Yeah,
all that
game
matters.
point.
All that matters.
That's all I gonna remember, man. That Jordan, I call them Jordan moments.
Man, no, I was so hot. I was like, man, what are you doing? This was the first game. I mean, it must have been like 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
The sun was just barely going down, so everybody was pulling up. He got that one game and got out of it, man. I'll never forget that moment.
What's what they say? You gotta quit while the getting is good. You gotta
Man,
get it while
he
the
got
getting
out
is
of
good.
there. I mean, this dude, left hand hook shot. My dad old school. Man. He came across the
Yeah,
lane.
that sky hook.
He came across the lane with that sky hook and rolled and rolled, grabbed his keys and went straight to the car. And
Yeah.
I was like, dude.
Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
No
it.
more. No more for him. Yeah, man, that was one of my funniest memories of my dad, man. That was a great basketball memory.
Yeah. Now you coaching at the Fresno Pro-Am.
Oh yeah, man. 2 years straight, risk takers. Won the championship this year.
Championship risk takers.
You know.
Yeah, the shirt y'all had was nice too.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the Fresno Pro-Am and Drew Drop Hoops for the shirts, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to ring this though.
Oh yeah, get some of the ring. Everybody do it for the ring.
You know, we want some jewelry, man.
Yeah.
We want some jewelry. So hopefully coming up, we keep winning championships and they get some jewelry.
Yeah. So how was that experience coaching like adults and college players?
Man, that was the first year was eye opening.
Yeah.
It was eye opening because it's a lot of talent in Fresno.
That
goes unseen.
Yeah.
And that was, for me, that was the most eye opening thing for me. It's like how much talent in Fresno goes unseen.
We always overlook.
And it's like either they stop, they feel like they don't have an avenue to display the game, or some people just don't like the school system.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a lot of what it is. Some of us just don't like school.
Yep.
And they feel like, there's nothing outside of school.
Yeah.
But for Alton to open up that platform and give these guys a way to be seen, a lot of these dudes can play more basketball. Yeah,
it's a lot of them. I think Andy Parrish's son was out there playing too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they had a couple nice players. I seen the cat. I used to went to my old high school. Kevin Jackson was out there.
Okay.
Who been talking all that mess. But
he was hooping though.
Yeah, he was hooping.
He was out there.
He old.
Hey.
He got to be about 30. I think he's about 30, 32, 33.
Hey man, and it's people older than that. It's people that I went to school with. I had Rakim Brown on my team last year. Rocky's overseas right now.
Oh, okay.
We graduated the same year. So for me, I feel like my place is on the sideline, man.
You like that?
I love it there. I don't. Running is out for me most of the time, so I don't have it in me to do the waking up early and get the 5 miles. You give me a bike, I'll get out there with you, but running on these 2 feet,
that's why a lot of athletes really bow out of the game, because it's just that preparation for it.
And for some athletes who need to bow out of the game, they would rather not work hard and just continue
mess up their legacy.
And don't bow out. Like, I know I played a lot of good basketball in my years. And I worked hard when I did, and when I didn't, I knew it was time to go. I'm not, for me, playing basketball is recreational now. I'll get out and play still. I still play. I still go to the park and play. I still go play at open gyms with the players that are in the pro-am. But I know my lane, and I know playing I have to be motivated to get out there and play at a high level, and I'm not going to do it in the shape that I'm in now. It would take a lot.
Probably only good for about 2-3 minutes.
I got more than 2-3 minutes. I got about maybe 5 or 6.
Oh, okay.
But playing at a high level, I don't want to play. I like watching and playing good basketball. So if I'm playing at a high level, I want to be in shape.
You want to give it your all.
Yeah, I want to give it my all, and I want to be. I'm one of those. Some of my favorite players were Gary Payton.
Oh yeah, the glove.
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant, Paul Pierce. People were going to talk bad to you.
Oh yeah, they're going to get inside your head.
And that's a little bit of my style of basketball.
Okay.
Even from the coaching, I'll talk to players on the court. Like it's friendly competition.
Yeah.
In between these lines, man, hey, if you ain't on my team,
I feel like that's how they allowing the game to get to in certain sports. Like you could jaw jack a little bit, but as long as you're not getting physical or straight
Yeah.
violence, I think they let it go.
And my thing is it's fun. Man.
Yeah.
It's a part of the game.
Yeah.
It's a part
Yeah, trash
of the
talking
game.
is
It's
part
a
of
the game.
our culture.
Yeah. but for me also it's like it's a coaching technique that you have to use.
Yeah.
Like there are certain players can't handle it.
Yeah, so they'll get out of their whole game.
And they'll get out of their game and they'll get into a boxing match with you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I'm on the sideline.
Yeah.
I'm on the sideline. So keep doing what you're doing on the
Yeah.
court. Because there's certain players I can talk to during the game and take them out of their game. And they'll get to being like, oh, I'm going to show you I'm better than what you
Yeah,
think.
so he gonna start doing stuff he ain't supposed to be doing.
Yeah. and that works in my favor, man. I didn't talk to you. Hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
He worried about what I'm thinking.
Yeah. And there's players I like to talk. Like first year, man, Alex Blair.
Alex Blair?
Yeah, he dunked on my team. And I saw him came down and he showboated a little bit. I said, man, that's still 2 points. It's still 2 points. It was nice. It was cute.
Yeah.
It's still 2 points. He was like, oh, you right. It's still 2 points, but it looked good. I said, yeah, it did. It did. I ain't take it away from him. It was a nice dunk.
Yeah.
But it was still 2 points in my book. Keep playing the game.
Yeah. It'd have been a little more if somebody would have got that picture of that
Oh,
video.
yeah,
That 2
would
points
have
would
been
have gone viral.
It would have been a poster, but it never made it that far.
Yeah,
So I think there's a video of it floating around somewhere, but it's still 2 points in my book.
Yeah, I seen it. It's a lot of they got a lot of social media exposure this year.
Oh
for the
yeah,
program.
man, a lot more media creators came out.
Yeah.
And for them too as well, man. Like I tell Alton all the time, thank you for giving me this platform so I can show what I have. It's also giving the media creators a platform to practice and
get better
and showcase what they have. So because I feel like it's tough for media creators.
Yeah, because it's a lot of people in that lane. It's a lot of people, so you got to set yourself apart by whatever you create.
Not only is it a lot of people in that lane, I don't know how you get seen into that lane. Like as far
You got to
as
stand out.
yeah, as far as like being like media creator for NBA or WNBA.
Yeah, you got to work your way up.
I don't know how you get into that lane.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what you have to do to drive yourself into that
Well,
lane.
you just got to just keep going to stuff like this, or even high school games, or then people will see you. Then probably, for sure, a long way down the line, if like one of them kids remember, or one of them athletes remember, oh man, that's that cat that used to give us the free videos, or get us free content to get us exposure. Now should let me use my platform to get him to the highest level, like what Coach Prime doing with his son.
Oh yeah.
Like he using his platform
to take his kids
to the next level.
All of them.
Yeah.
Like he's not sparing none of them. All
Yeah.
of them. Oh, you want to play this? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. I got a platform for you.
Yeah, so that's what's great. And he giving, and what I see out of him too, he's using social media to his advantage. Like he giving everybody a platform.
My thing is, Prime is killing it, man.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even say, I'm talking about off the field.
Yeah.
Because he has shed so much light on what was going on in the HBCUs.
Yeah.
He's got those players out of the HBCUs into
FBS. Division I.
And do they get that same shine if he wasn't there?
No. If he wasn't at Jackson, they wouldn't have got that exposure.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like he's doing so much more.
Yeah, because he put the swag. They had a lot of games on TV.
He got him on TV. He got him a new facility.
Yeah.
Like he turned that whole
With his own money.
that whole college around.
Yeah.
And never once when he left asked for anything.
Yeah, he left him in a good place though. He left him in a good place.
And for him, like, I don't think he gets enough recognition for that, because before he went there,
Yeah, they were terrible.
it not only was the school terrible, the facility was terrible.
Yeah.
And he turned it around.
Yeah.
And even after he left, there's still kids that want to go there.
Yeah.
Because he's turned around the
Yeah.
whole program and the facility.
Because he left a lot of his coaches there. Like,
Mhm.
cats that he coached with there, he left some of them there. He took a few with him, but he
I feel like he did what was best for them. Like,
yeah.
I can bring you with me,
Yeah.
but you'll still be under me forever.
Yeah.
I can leave you here,
Yeah.
and you can flourish from
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
and go wherever you want to go afterwards.
Yeah. So he got a nice little coaching tree now too.
Yeah.
Now it's everybody want it. I want to see what they're gonna do once they get, Colorado, and then once a lot of them cats start getting drafted in the NFL.
Well, I feel like there should be a lot more light spread on the HBCU.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of good players, just like with basketball, like
Yeah.
Division 3, NAIA,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, some
like,
good games.
Like it's some good games.
That's where my boy Coach John Bonner, he coaching
Yeah.
over there at Dominguez Hills.
Yeah.
And they made it all the way to the Elite Eight, but they was playing some good basketball.
And that's the thing. When you play good basketball, it's gonna show.
Yeah.
And it's gonna reward itself.
Yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of these top programs, they don't play good basketball.
Nah, they just got
And
the
you
best
just
players.
you just got 3, 4, 5-star recruits.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got 3 or 4 of these 5-star recruits.
Yeah.
You got 2 or 3 or 4-star recruits, and then you got 1 or 2 walk-ons who really wanted it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think what's helping basketball now, any sport now, man, you can really get the players that you want out that portal.
Man, that portal. I feel like the portal helps and hurts.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can have a good program, and you could have built up the program from the bottom. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you can build this player up from the bottom.
He go to a whole other
and,
team.
and at the peak of his career, he can just walk off.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. That
And-
hurt at any level.
It hurts at any level, and I feel like for the coaches like John Morant and Dame Lillard didn't really get those Division I looks.
Yeah.
And the transfer portal wasn't open for them.
Nah.
So they stood
You got to stay with your team.
and they stayed with their team, and they worked.
Yeah.
Like, man, Dame Lillard said Frank Nitti was the best player he ever played with.
Mm.
Frank Nitti made it to the NBA and didn't go far.
Yeah.
But everybody knows who Frank Nitti is.
Yeah.
Like, you know who this dude is. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the best, sometimes really don't make it.
You know?
Because everybody don't make it.
And so, you know, everybody don't make it, but I feel like had he went to a bigger school
Oh, yeah, he'd have
and
made it.
transferred out,
Yeah.
he'd have made it.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
He stayed put, and, you know, Dame changed. I feel like Steph changing the game,
Yeah.
and Dame coming in behind that and
Changing
being,
it. Yeah.
like, taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
Because that man can shoot with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
Really helped him, help CJ, like CJ McCollum. Like,
Yeah.
Dude was like 5'11".
Short. That's small in
Yeah.
basketball.
At his freshman year, he was like 5'9",
Mm.
and he played varsity.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden, he grew to 6'2".
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then they was like,
He kept them handles.
and he kept the handles and
He
everything, and didn't go to the top college. Didn't
Uh-huh.
get any recruits from the top college.
Yeah.
Still made it. Like,
Yeah, like some people's stories be different. That's what I noticed. Like some cats have an easy road, then you got a lot of cats got a hard road.
man, it's tough.
Yeah,
It's tough though.
Yeah.
But it's like it's the fight.
yeah.
It's the fight. Do you have that? Do you have that dog?
You got
in
that
you?
dog in you to keep
Like,
going.
do you
with.
have the dog in you to keep going and keep pushing? Like, even though you know you're not getting that exposure.
Yeah,
Like, John Morant got recruited on accident.
yeah.
Like, it sounds crazy now, right?
Because he
Like,
the face of the league.
you got recruited on accident.
Yeah,
And the thing about it is, he played on the same team as Zion for a long time.
yeah,
And you get recruited on accident.
yeah.
Like, how does that even happen?
Yeah.
Like, dude,
Come and
you-
see somebody else, they see him. Oh, I like him.
Man, this dude, Coach Barnes out of Bakersfield, I follow him on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and he says, you know, you can't afford to have a bad game.
Nah, sometimes you can't.
See, you said sometimes.
Yeah.
He tells you.
You can't afford it.
to have
Oh,
a bad
okay,
game
you can't
because
afford it.
You in the gym, right?
Uh-huh.
You in the gym for a reason.
Yeah.
You never know who might walk in that gym.
Yeah, that is true.
You never know.
That is true.
Okay, you might be the number 11 player on your team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And on that day, you get your shot. And the coach is there seeing the number 1 and 2 player on your team.
Mm-hmm.
You have a bad game, you just robbed yourself of being recruited.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
you can't afford to have a bad
Yeah,
game.
you got to be on every night.
Like every night, and for high school kids and kids growing up, like take that and run with it. Like you can't afford, no matter
Can't
what
afford
sport,
to have a bad
no
game.
matter what sport you play, you can't afford to have a bad
That
game.
is true. That is true.
You got to do something right. So if you're not doing, if your best thing that you do for that night ain't working, your jump shot ain't hitting that night. Play some defense.
Yeah.
Play Ron Artest, Peyton style defense.
Middle world peace.
You know, so that way your defense stands out.
Yeah.
Don't, like, I see a lot of kids, man, the shot ain't working, or they having a bad game.
Yeah, their body language.
Turning the ball over.
Yeah.
Body language.
Yeah.
And then the last play, 3 plays ago, is still stuck with you.
Yeah.
Man, if you talk to anybody I've ever coached, I always tell them the next play.
Yeah.
I don't, like, you can turn the ball over if you won't, just don't soak it.
Yeah.
If you turn the ball over, get back
memory.
on defense.
Yeah.
If you turn the ball over, get it back. If you turn the ball over, next play, do something to impact the game. Like, don't let that affect you.
Yeah.
Because that one bad play isn't gonna make or break the game.
Yeah, find other ways to be great.
You know?
Yeah.
And that sticks with me a lot is because I used to be like you. Sometimes, I can have a bad game.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I can have a bad game.
Yeah.
Until I heard that from a Division I coach, and he's like, I'm in the gym. I'm here watching you. You never know what could happen.
Yeah.
And just like with John Moran getting recruited on accident, I bet you didn't have a bad game that day.
Probably not, because we can see him balling right now.
Know?
He balling.
And man, I wish that the off the court issues didn't take place, because he's a great role model for the kids.
Yeah, but you gotta think he's still young too.
My
He
thing is, he's still young,
22,
but
23?
that goes back to the NBA before.
Yeah.
There's no veterans on that team.
Nah, they got all youngsters.
And the one that they did have with Andre Iguodala, they didn't want him.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to be there because he wanted to win.
Yeah.
But, vets back in the day, they played where they had to play.
Yeah. It's a young man's game now.
But even then, you still need that. You still need that veteran.
Yeah, you gotta have some
You
veterans.
still need that vet to talk to you.
Yeah.
You still need that. You still need that vet to give you that.
Yeah.
Yo, this is your welcome to the NBA.
Yeah, I think he need to go to LA or something. Over there to the Lakers.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, go there to the
But
Lakers.
I feel like he needs to at least talk to some of the Mike Conleys, like some of the people that were there before him.
Yeah.
Like, talk to Zebo. He's
Yeah.
still in that. He's
Zach
still in that
Randolph.
city.
Yeah.
Talk to some of the players who were there, and talk to Tony Allen, and talk to them. And those are some of the dudes you need to have in your corner.
Yeah, you gotta have some mentors and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta have that, and they don't have that on the roster.
Mm-mm.
That's a young roster.
Yeah.
And for them to be doing what they're doing is amazing. But even I would say with the Suns, bubble.
Yeah.
Suns in the bubble went undefeated.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter, right?
Nuh-uh.
So because they played terrible the whole year.
Yeah.
But as soon as you drop Chris Paul over there,
Yeah, that veteran leadership. That's
Man.
like having a coach on the floor.
it's beyond having a coach on the floor, man. That's like having a coach and a mentor at the same time.
Yeah,
because not only is he going to talk to you on that coach level, he's going to come back down to the player level and be like, now this is what we need to do. Like, you did this, we made a mistake here, but this is what we need to do to turn it around as a team.
Yeah.
It's not like he's above the team. He's not telling you, this is what y'all are doing.
Yeah.
No, this is what we are doing as a team.
Yeah.
So this is what we need to fix as a team.
Yeah, because I noticed everywhere he go, man, he be winning.
Man,
in
and
New Orleans. And
some people call me crazy. What was that? A year before when he was with OKC?
Yeah.
I said Chris Paul was the MVP of the league.
Yeah,
he had a
was balling.
0. Listen to when I say this: 0.02% chance of making the playoffs with Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
And he made the playoffs with Shea Gilgeous.
Yeah, that was a young team.
And people don't understand. It's like, for me, the MVP is overall. It doesn't have to do, like, wins. Yes, you can.
Yeah, it's rigged.
Yeah, I feel like they go off of wins, but
They go off popularity.
the impact that he had on that team, for them to make it to the playoffs, and they had a 0.02 chance to make it to the playoffs coming into the season.
Yeah.
Bro, that wasn't supposed to happen. And you can't tell me it's a fluke, because ever since Chris Paul has left, Shea Gilgeous Alexander has been a totally different player.
Yeah, they learn. Iron sharpen iron.
You know?
Yeah.
And some of these people don't know how to take that. Some people don't know how to take that criticism to get the iron to sharpen iron.
Yeah, but they've been told, a lot of them been told they've been the greatest their whole life.
My thing is, everybody's been told they're the greatest at one point, but
Yeah.
there's somebody better than you on the
Oh yeah.
on any given
Another,
night.
it's another fish in the sea.
You
or
know?
dog in the yard. Right?
You know?
The term is.
And however you want to do it. But you put two piranhas in a tank together, you
Yeah.
gonna see who's gonna be the
Yeah,
greatest dog.
yeah, exactly.
But you know, it in basketball you can't. It's you by yourself are not enough.
Yeah.
Unless you can go out there and beat a team
Yeah.
1-on-5. You
Yeah.
by yourself
Kobe,
are not enough.
and Kobe proved that when after Shaq left, he couldn't win by himself.
You know, and the 81 point game looked good.
Yeah.
Like it looked good. It was pleasing to watch.
Oh,
like
yeah.
seeing, because that's my favorite player. So
Yeah.
it was amazing to watch.
Yeah.
Like never seen anything like it at
Yeah.
all. But when I go back and watch the film,
Yeah.
all of those points were needed.
Yeah.
It wasn't like knowing Phil Jackson and knowing the offense, the triangle that he was running.
Uh-huh.
All of those points were needed.
Yeah.
Because when you put together him and Smush Parker's 1 point,
Yeah.
that's 82 points.
Yeah.
And you get 1 point from your point guard, you need all 81 of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like what he was doing, people were saying, oh, he's not passing the ball. But when you listen to I watched the Phil Handy interview, and Phil was like, man, Kobe told me I wouldn't pass these dudes the ball because they show up 10 minutes before.
Oh yeah, yeah.
10 minutes before practice,
Yeah,
not
I heard
stretched,
that.
just
Yeah.
getting ready, and then they leave the moment practice is over.
Yeah, he said, why should I pass you the ball? You ain't even working as hard as I'm working.
And he was on year what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was year 15.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot
maybe
of-
12, 15.
Yeah, a lot of
in
them cats.
there.
Yeah, that's why he wasn't passing that ball.
And when I listen to that, it's just like, you know, that's true. And then you hear Iman Shumpert talking about Melo. When Melo, he said, you know, Melo was double teamed and he took a fadeaway jumper.
Mm-hmm.
And he went over to Melo and he said, yo, I was open. Melo said, I know you was open, but I'll work on that.
Yeah.
When I'm in the gym working on my things and I don't see you around,
Yeah.
why should I pass you? I work on being double teamed
Yeah.
and shooting this ball.
Yeah.
But I don't see you in the gym working on your shot when you sitting there wide open knowing I'm gonna be double.
Yeah.
So that's like,
He gave him that
You
game.
know?
He got in his head.
and Shump was like, as you seen in the interview, like, you know, he was taken aback by it, and I'm just like, hey, you can't be taken aback by the truth. Like,
Yeah.
when I'm in the gym working on this, being double,
Yeah.
where are you?
Yeah. I think he took that work ethic that I think when Melo told him to take that to Cleveland.
And he took it to Cleveland and he worked on it, and he was a knockdown shooter in Cleveland.
Yeah. Yeah, him and JR.
But he was a knockdown shooter in Cleveland for Bron.
Yeah.
But it's two different styles though.
Yeah.
Because Bron is that pass 1st,
Mm-hmm.
Melo is I'll get on my back.
Oh yeah. He been like that's in Syracuse though.
But Melo's been through the fire.
Yeah.
I feel
That's one of my favorite players.
I feel like the only reason Melo doesn't have a ring is because he was in the East. He was in the Western Conference going
Yeah.
against Kobe.
Oh yeah.
Like
That Denver series, that's probably one of the greatest series I've ever seen in my life.
and the thing is, it was multiple years.
Yeah. It wasn't
giving
just
the
the Lakers
one
problems. Yeah.
It was multiple years of Melo,
Yeah.
and this is early Melo.
Yeah.
So imagine if he got drafted by the Pistons.
Yeah, he'd have been
I seen an interview the other day.
He was supposed to go to Detroit.
Yeah, they said if Melo was drafted by the Pistons, when would Bron have took over?
Yeah, 'cause yeah, Pistons team was cold.
It was tough.
And beat the Lakers.
And then you showed like Melo would have got shown how to win.
Yeah,
Because
it
it took him a long time when Chauncey Billups finally got over there
Yeah,
for him to learn how to win and be more team oriented.
yeah,
Because Melo was winning off of pure talent.
yeah. I think he should have got the Rookie of the Year that year.
Man, we know.
Yeah.
Don't get to talk about that
Yeah, I
with me.
think he should have got the
Because
Rookie.
Melo should have got Rookie of the Year. He should have got Rookie of
He
the
just
Year.
got a couple MVPs too.
Should have got a couple MVPs. A lot of Melo's thing was Steve Nash, Kobe. You got Dirk.
Oh yeah, that Western Conference was cold.
You got people standing in your
Yeah.
way. And I'm not talking
Utah.
about, and I'm not talking about just people. You got killers standing in your way.
I remember Utah was good too back then.
Man.
They had AK-47, Darren Williams. They had
Andre Carroll.
Yeah.
That
that
man.
was cold AK-47.
Boy, what? With a strap.
Yeah.
And was not afraid to get up on you on defense.
Yeah.
They had Carlos Boozer.
Yeah.
Man, they,
Pre-Beijing.
yeah, they
Went to the Bulls and got Beijing.
man, yeah, they had a squad over there, man.
Yeah, that different.
And-
Utah team was good.
And then even then you still had Portland.
Yeah, Portland
you
was
had
good.
Brandon Roy.
Yeah.
You had LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yep.
Like you had people
Yeah.
standing in your way
Yeah.
every night. And I
Yeah.
tell people, like, Melo's career is different than I would say than Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
Charles traveled and played for a couple different teams where
Mhm.
he should have got rings.
Yeah, he should have got with the Suns. Jordan was in his way. Then he went to the Rockets.
You know.
The Lakers was in his way.
He was in the way. He was in a bad way.
Yeah.
But Melo stuck it out with the Nuggets until he couldn't.
Yeah.
Until he absolutely knew he
Yeah.
wasn't getting no ring over there because
Yeah.
there's too many dogs in the way.
Yeah.
And then he was like, all right, I'm going home. I'm going to New York.
Yeah.
And even then he had a chance, but man, that team
Yeah,
with
they-
Jason Kidd, Raymond Felton, they were just too old.
Yeah.
They were too old.
It was if that team would have got put together probably 5 years prior.
Yeah, that team would have worked.
Yeah.
I feel like if he'd got Chauncey Billups a lot earlier too in
Yeah.
Denver.
Because with Andre Miller.
Yeah, he had Andre Miller. He had a stint with Allen Iverson.
Yeah, Iverson came.
Iverson and him was the man.
And it was nice too. It was nice. That was a nice team.
That was a scoring duo to be messed
Yeah.
with, man. But yeah, he went through his fair share of not having what he needed. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like him and J.R. Smith grew up together.
Oh yes, that's one of my favorite
Yeah.
players too.
I feel like J.R. Smith and him grew up together, and they grew up fast, man.
Yeah.
Going through that gauntlet of the West.
Yeah, that West was.
That West was a gauntlet, and we didn't even talk about the Spurs. How did we?
Yeah.
miss
Oh
them?
yeah. San
Like-
Antonio. They was on
Like,
another level
and they
too.
was and they were standing in the way. Like
Yeah.
you had them, you had the Suns.
They play old man ball over there.
Man, you had.
That's one of my. I got 3 teams. I had 3 teams in the past that I like: Lakers, Spurs, and Cavs. I said that's my team.
Okay.
Lakers, Spurs, and Cavs. I said it just like that.
I ain't going to Cavs, but
Lakers, Spurs, and Cavs.
Spurs basketball is unlike any other basketball.
Yeah.
It's probably some of the best basketball you can watch.
Y'all miss that kind of basketball.
Yeah.
Where Cavs is playing defense and they putting up quality shots.
Man, and just a lot of things in basketball is people think because they're open it's a good shot.
Nah, sometimes that's not your game.
Sometimes there's a reason why you're open.
Yeah.
And I call most of those self-check aisle one.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there's a reason why you're open.
Yeah, 'cause you
We-
can't shoot.
We know you.
They're going to force you to pass it
know
so he
you.
can shoot the ball.
We know you.
Yeah.
We'll double this man so he can pass you the ball. So we'll let
Yeah.
you shoot. Hey, man, there's a couple self-checks out here.
Yeah.
So,
I be saying dude's wide open.
and,
Nah, he can't shoot. That's why he's wide open.
yeah, there's a reason why you're open.
Yeah.
Man, and for me, like, Pop put those players in position
Yeah.
where they're.
And that's like season
you
players
leave them
too.
open. You leave them open. They
Oh,
got
they
it
shoot.
down.
I mean, Ginobili.
Bruce in the corner.
Yeah.
Mono Ginobili, you couldn't leave open at
He
all.
drive the lane too.
And this man shouldn't have been coming off the bench at all.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
Pop
6 man
got
of the
him
year.
to buy in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Him, Jamal Crawford,
Ori over there at a time.
Yeah, like those are some of the players that should
Yeah.
never been coming off the bench. But
Yeah.
hey, man, I give that to the coach and getting the player to buy in.
Yeah, but that's that cerebral part. Like, man, this was best for you. This was best for the team.
You know?
and it shows. And a lot of unselfish players are the ones that's winning the championships.
And for the most part, J.R. Smith played that role
Yeah.
for some part.
Yeah.
Jamal Crawford
Yeah.
should have got a championship. Played that role a lot.
Yeah,
Lamar got a championship
yeah.
playing that
I
role.
remember he in that game 7 against the Celtics. They had him running point
Yeah.
on offense.
My thing is Lamar, man, and Ron Artest has said this. Lamar was the best player he had ever seen.
Yeah.
Because he was a
They
guard.
from the same spot.
Yeah,
They're from Queens.
He was a guard. They were on the same team.
Yeah.
He was a guard, but he was like 6'7".
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah.
And just lanky and could move.
Yeah.
Lamar was nice, man.
Yeah.
I like his stint with the Heat.
Yeah, he was nice. He was nice. He was what? The Heat. He was nice.
He was nice with the Clippers.
Clippers.
He was definitely nice with
Oh yeah, Lake Show.
You know.
Yeah, that's when he that game 7 he was running point, but on defense he was playing center.
Yeah.
But that's when Perkins got exposed.
Yeah.
Perkins couldn't go out there and stick him.
Because my thing is this, Perkins couldn't keep up with him.
Yeah.
And also Lamar was lanky enough to guard him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because Perk ain't really a 7-footer, man.
Nah.
Perk probably like 6'9", 6'10".
Yeah.
But
he
he had
played
big
big.
body.
Yeah.
Just like Big Baby Davis.
Yeah.
Big bodies.
Yeah.
And they played big and they were enforcers.
Yeah.
That was the difference.
Yep.
You know, back then, you need that enforcer.
Yeah.
And I feel like Draymond has took over that role
Yeah.
to be an enforcer. But he's a lot smaller than they were.
Yeah, so he got to
it
talk a
looks
lot.
different.
Yeah.
So it looks a lot different.
Yeah.
I feel like Big Baby Davis, Kendrick Perkins,
Zach Randolph.
Zach Randolph, you know, Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
Those players, man, you wasn't just gonna talk all game. They was gonna hit you.
Oh yeah, they come on. They ain't going Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah. Yeah. They was,
Bill that beer.
they was gonna hit you. Like you was gonna talk for a little bit. All right,
Yeah.
that's enough of that. Now we're gonna.
Oh yeah, that's when they can actually foul you. And,
Yeah, and even when Perk was coming in and Big Baby, that you couldn't actually foul like that, but
yeah, they just put a body on you.
But Kevin Garnett will send you off a screen.
Yeah.
That's gonna work you right in the perk to get you. All right,
Yeah.
All right, y'all sent the
Go
message.
see twice.
Y'all
Yeah.
sent the message. You know, and like that is crazy, man. Because even with my teams now, I like to have that enforcer, man. Like,
Yeah.
Somebody, the game's getting out of control.
Yeah,
It's
we go there
getting,
and calm
getting
it
a little
down.
hype. Hey, man, you got 5 fouls.
Yeah.
Go in there and use 2
Yeah.
fouls.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not even, I'm not telling you to try to hurt anybody.
Yeah, don't undercut nobody or nothing.
Just slow the game down.
Yeah.
Slow the game down so that way it preserves the timeout, 1.
Yeah.
But 2, it also sets a tone. Like,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, they came to play.
we're more physical than
Yeah.
what y'all thought. Y'all thought
Yeah.
we was soft out here. Okay, I'm just sending a bruiser in there.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna keep on attacking the rack.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, back in the day, you attack the rack too many times, somebody's gonna
Oh
hit
yeah,
you.
they gonna let you come through here with a free
You know, and nowadays we'd rather give up a layup to go score
Yeah.
3. But I'm just like, no,
Yeah,
I'm not
it's a
giving
lot
up
of
no
easy
layups.
buckets. It's
No layups.
a lot of easy buckets now.
Man, that is one.
People ain't coming and helping on defense.
Oh, that is a pet peeve. If you want to play basketball, any coach, or not any coach, I'm gonna say a lot of coaches can teach you offense.
Yeah.
Offense is something that can be taught.
Yeah.
Having a killer instinct isn't.
Mm-mm.
So that's the difference.
Yeah.
There's a difference on that. But offense can be taught.
Yeah.
Defense is hard. Defense is just pride.
You're not gonna score me.
Yo, you gotta have. I can teach you how to do the basics of defense.
Yeah.
But having that dog and
Yeah.
willing to get up into somebody and fight
Yeah.
is something totally different.
Yeah, that's a whole different ball
Yeah.
game. A lot of and the game is played now where you can't even hand check or nothing.
Man, and without the hand check, I'm okay without the hand check though, because I feel like the hand check gave defense an unfair advantage.
Mm.
Like basketball's played a lot in the hips.
Yeah.
So if I can hand check the hip, I can throw you off a lot more.
Yeah.
But no hand check and sliding your feet.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you can play defense,
Yeah.
it's gonna show.
Yeah.
Because your feet are gonna move crazy. You're gonna beat the man to the spot. You're gonna cut him off, make him turn.
Yeah.
Anytime you go up the court, you're gonna feel bothered.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I tell you right now, it's few players in the league I like. Lou Dort is one of them.
Lou Dort?
Yeah, from the Thunder.
Mm.
Man,
Yeah, I don't see too much Thunder games no more since
man,
they got the
this dude-
superstars over there.
Yeah, this dude is great defensive player. Great defensive player. Ron Artest, great
Oh yeah,
defensive
he
player.
was good.
Like
He was used to lock Kobe down when he was with the Rockets.
I wouldn't say lock
He
Kobe
locked
down.
Kobe down.
Because
Then he got ejected.
Because we're gonna not talk about the game with Kobe at the free throw line, telling him he's about to go for 40 and he did it.
Oh yeah, but that's Kobe. That's Kobe.
You know, there's a couple people thought they was the Kobe stoppers. Ruben Patterson.
I know Shane Battier. He wrote a book on it.
Shane
Battier.
Shane. Bruce was an all-time great Kobe defender.
Yeah.
Man, Bruce. I used to, man. Once I found out, because I moved to Fresno, I found out Bruce was from Fresno.
Yeah, he went to Edison. Shout out to Bruce Bowen.
Yeah. I did not like that, man. I did not like him getting Kobe problems like that, man.
Bruce Bowen playing that Gary Payton defense over there.
Bruce was, and my thing is, like, Bruce, I never seen Bruce before the NBA. So I didn't know about, I don't know about his offense before the NBA, but
once he got on that Spurs team, man,
he locked into his niche, and he won championships.
Oh yeah, I think he got about 4 of them, don't he?
I think he got 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
3 or 4 with the
they
Spurs.
won that lockout year.
Yeah, they
beat the Knicks.
They got about 3 or 4 with the Spurs, and man, like, he may be a great scorer. But, but like Pat Bev, they said Pat in high school was averaging 30. But he locked into a niche.
Yeah, the defense.
Yeah.
That's what the game missing.
Like, man,
that's what the game
Pat was out of the game. And if you ever seen his story, he was on the streets. Yeah. Doing his dirt.
Yeah.
And paid money to go play, and this man just took a niche and stuck with it. Like, took the dog from Chicago. Yeah. And was like, oh, I'm gonna play defense with this.
Yeah, you gotta. And you last longer if you play some defense.
And some people don't like Pat, man, because of the way he talks and the way he's very how would I say it? Animated. Yeah. He's very animated on the court. Like, you even remember when he did the little to Bron. Yeah. But that's Pat. Yeah. It's Pat. Like, if he was to change himself, would he be the same player? Nah. Okay, so
that's like Draymond Green. If he wasn't an enforcer, he wouldn't be the same player.
Nah. No. So
they had no use for him.
So my thing is, Draymond plays his role, and I guarantee you need Draymond outside of the basketball world. Yeah. Probably the most down to earth dude.
Yeah, I be watching his podcast, The Bones. Yeah. They're playing Bones. The podcast. They're playing dominoes and stuff.
He's probably one of the most down to earth dudes. Yeah. But in between the lines, man,
play that character.
He has that Kevin Garnett. He has that enforcer, like, I'm here to take your soul type role. Yeah. Like, he's here to snatch any heart that you have. Yeah. He wants to take that.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's the type of coach that I like to.
That's been the key to their success. He's been a part of that. Even though he's not a scorer per se, but he's got his role.
Michigan State, he was.
Oh yeah, Michigan State, he was cold.
He plays his role, man. Yeah. And that's why he's been in the league this long.
Yeah.
Because he's undersized.
Yeah. Especially at that position.
He's undersized at the position.
Yeah.
He's made it to where he can play 5 now. Yeah. Can you take him off the floor?
It's a small man's game now for basketball. You got to be able to run that floor.
But if he wasn't who he was, he wouldn't be able to.
Nah, he wouldn't last.
Because even with it being a small man's game, like, you got 7-footers who can play outside.
They play
outside.
3. They play 3.
They can
play the point.
You know, like Bull, very very skilled player, very good player. But what does he offer outside of the role that everybody else can play? Yeah, it's
what you do, like, extraordinary nowadays.
You know, because Draymond is an extraordinary defensive player.
Yeah.
And I feel like you put him with Chris Paul is going to unlock a whole nother level.
Yeah. I think they're going to win it this year.
I don't think they're going to win it. I don't feel like defensively that's not enough. Because Chris Paul.
They got scorers though.
You got scorers, but in the playoffs, man, the game slow down, and you have
because every possession is precious.
You have to play defense.
Yeah.
So you got scorers, but if I'm scoring on you, you can't stay on the floor. Yeah. Like, you got him and Steph Curry on the floor together. Yeah. Because you're gonna have to put them on the floor together when the game slows down.
Yeah.
he's gonna get a lot more open shots for people, but Klay Thompson isn't the defender that he used to be.
Nah, it's just that injury.
So now you got 3 liabilities.
Yeah, but we'll see what Kerr put together.
I mean, but you can't really scheme that if you don't really have, like, Draymond's your ace defender, right?
Yeah.
Draymond can switch everything, but if you switch Chris Paul into somebody else,
Yeah.
Chris Paul is strong and he's not going to get posted up easy. But he can't really stick
off the ball.
Yeah, he can't really stick with too many people, and
Yeah.
you keep getting hit with that screen. Chris Paul's body hasn't held
Yeah,
up. So, you know,
that's in the playoffs.
That's another thing. So it's going to be interesting. It's
Yeah.
going to be interesting. But he shouldn't play. He won't play as many minutes in the regular season. So I feel like that is
Yeah, point minute shaving now.
Yeah, that I feel like with him not having to play as much minutes in the regular season, his body's going to stand
That's
up
what
a
the
little
media
bit longer.
got us conditioned now. It's not what you do in the regular season. It's what you do in them
I don't
playoffs.
agree. I don't agree because what we did in the regular season of the Pro-Am, we didn't really do that good.
Yeah.
But once we got into
That's what I'm saying. The playoffs.
once we got to the
Yeah.
playoffs, it was a tougher road.
Yeah.
But I feel like had we done better in the regular season, we don't have to go that tougher road.
Yeah.
Because I want to be the number 1 seed. I don't want to play anybody in the first round.
Yeah.
I
It's
want
one and done, right?
Yeah, it's one and
Yeah.
done. So I don't want to play anybody in the first round. Me personally.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what you're gonna do now. Because
Yeah.
you got to turn it up a level.
Yeah.
I want to see what your team. I don't want to be the team that you turn it up on.
Sometimes
You
that
know?
bite you sometimes.
You
too.
know, sometimes it will, but sometimes if you're in the gym and doing your recruiting and
Yeah.
still like not taking it lightly,
Yeah.
like, hey man, if you see me week 1, you seen I had my notebook, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm there week 1 every week.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is who they got on their team. This is what they like to do. That first week of telling me about your team.
Yep.
Because some of these teams, man, had some of the same players as last year. A lot of these teams had their core group intact. My core group, Ethan played with Call My Agent, and he was overseas. Rocky didn't come back; he was overseas. Junior Ballard, shout out to Junior, he was in the All-Star game. He didn't come back; he was at Weber State.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he transferred from
That's good.
Fresno State to Weber. We had Jordan from Fresno State last year.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Jordan Campbell. He didn't come back this year. He's working out other places. So a lot of my team last year didn't come back.
Oh, so you had to rebuild a whole new squad.
And man, I think I had Isaiah Hill, Elijah Hill, Joe Harris, Justin Butler, and Stephen Perry and Chaz Williams were my only returners from last year.
Oh, okay.
And Isaiah and Elijah had other places they were playing last year, so they were kind of in and out. But basically through 3 to 4 dudes that were core, were core, and then the rest of the dudes, man, Dimitri, Jose Martinez, Dimitri, Isaiah Martinez. Who else? I had my brother came and played the game. I had Will. I had a couple dudes from Bakersfield show up because I'm, like I said, I'm from
Bakersfield.
So Bakersfield came out, and a couple dudes from Bakersfield came and played. Kadar Waller showed up this year. He's a Bakersfield point guard at CSUB.
Okay.
So
you had to build a team.
You know,
so you had to recruit. Like, how does it work? Do you recruit the players or?
So the first year it was more selection. Often as the player signed up, he would send all the coaches' names, and you just pick selection. So the first year was selection. Second year, we had a lot of returning players, well, just the ones that I named, and then the rest of the guys were given to me. It was a team put together already.
Oh, okay.
So he texted me the roster and was like, "This is you guys."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right." We running from there. Once I get numbers and names, man, I'm trying to get us in the gym.
Did y'all practice and stuff?
we tried to get some practices going. It's hard because we have, like I said, we have some dudes from Bakersfield. We have the Division I guys who are still practicing with their schools. So we tried to get some practices in. We did get a couple in. Not everybody showed up, but we got a couple in.
Oh, okay. So it's just out there, just trying to be a team.
Trying to be a team on the fly. And the craziest part about it, man, I'll tell you this, is every week I had a different team. every week I had a different team. I never for the most part, you know, some people had car trouble, some people had, you know, couldn't make it, had kids. But every week had a different team, man.
So you had to adjust.
And it's making that adjustment on the fly. And it's like Cam, man. Cam with the strap is the name on IG, man. This dude, man. He showed up week 2, week 3? And played the rest of the season. Man, this dude was game changer. And it was, he showed up because we needed a big. I wasn't even looking for a wing. I was looking for a big.
You gotta have a big man.
And he was the closest thing I could find to a big. And man, this dude shot lights out. I'm not gonna lie to you, Cam. He helped us a lot, man. Helped us get over the top a lot, and that man could shoot.
Won that championship.
Oh yeah, man. That was crazy. Number 6 seed into the championship. We went through the team who got second place last year was first round. Playmakers. We played them first round. They didn't have enough players to start. They gave me a tough game though. They gave me a tough game. I think we only won that game by like maybe 12 points after all. And they started with 4. That's a tough team, man. That's a tough team. Then we played the Generals, who are the defending champions last year.
Go through a gauntlet.
We played them, and man, we beat them by 20. That was a good game. So that was the Saturday before the championship. And then I also coached with CBS. So they took 3rd place. They lost to Call My Agent, which is a really tough team. And if I would compare them to anybody, it's like Spurs basketball. It's a really smart team.
So they're playing slowing the game down.
You got Jew on that team. You got Brian Duckworth. You got Sharon Show. You got Braxton Hicks.
He coached over there at Washington and Edison.
Braxton, man. You got Braxton, man. That dude's, hey, man, when it comes to Valley Championships, he's up there with him. He got his ring.
Sister.
He got his ring. So, man, that team was tough. You got Phil Randall. You know, and they got the coaching staff from Emmanuel. They were
legit.
They were
They're gonna be forced to be regular probably next season.
David Rico. They were a tough team, man. They got a lot of good dudes.
They're probably gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Next season.
We gave them a close game the first time we played them. We had a couple mental mistakes. We cleaned that up. And, man, we just got out and ran.
You just gotta.
We got out and ran. We played
adjustments.
We played smart basketball, and we got out and ran, and they couldn't run with us. So
Especially at that time of the season, one and done.
You know, when
you give them it all.
When it's tournament time, it's time to go, man. And you got some dogs with you. You just gotta get them to play together, man, and go out there and do what needs to be done. Man. Because it's a complete team effort from coach to the last player on the bench, man. I have to be able to make adjustments, and they have to be able to make adjustments in the game. I can tell you to put something together, but when you out there on the floor, it's different. And that's one of the things I liked about having 3 good point guards.
You gotta have your good point guards.
Kadar Waller, Isaiah Hill. Man, they made it a lot easier for me because they can adjust to things out on the floor, and me telling them something, they can actually make it happen.
They can make it come to fruition.
And that is a big part of it because I feel like basketball it starts with the point guard. Man.
Oh yeah, everything goes through them.
If your point guard is shaky, your team is shaky.
Yeah.
If your point guard is shaky and you can't follow direction, man, that leaves a whole. That puts you in a bind.
You gotta have a great point guard.
Yeah.
I don't know a team that won the championship without a great point guard.
You know, and Derek Fisher doesn't get a lot of.
He don't get no credit really.
He don't get a lot of credit. But man, him, Ron Harper.
Yeah.
Brian Shaw.
Yep.
You know, those dudes kept the Lakers together.
Yeah.
Because like, you can say that Kobe was doing that, but if you ain't got nobody to give him the ball, like Smush Parker, like if you got a Smush Parker, it don't look the same.
Yeah.
Your point guard has to be some type of mental toughness and some type of IQ for the game.
Who are your favorite point guards?
Man, favorite point guards, I would have to go with Allen Iverson is up there. Even though sometimes he played the two.
Played the two, because Snow will play the one.
Yeah, but you know, he was more of a point guard for me with his younger days.
Yeah.
Younger days, he was more point guard.
Yeah.
So, Chauncey Billups, man, you got Steve Nash.
Oh yeah, that's my guy right there.
You got Tony Parker.
Yeah, Tony Parker was nice too.
Tony Parker was playing with Magic Johnson as a kid, and I'm talking about before he was like 10.
Yeah.
He was in the Olympics.
Man, yeah, Tony Parker.
A
Cold.
lot of basketball in that.
Yeah.
With him. Let's see who else. I already said Chauncey Billups. Jason Kidd.
Yeah, Jason Kidd was nice.
Nick Van Exel.
Yeah, Van Exel.
And all-time favorite Baron Davis, man.
Yeah. We believe.
BD.
That's we believe.
Yeah, BD, man.
He was up there with that bad hamstring.
That man would diddy bop you to sleep. And then just when you thought he was too out of shape to go dunk, man, you're on a highlight tape.
Yeah, they ran Dallas out the gym that one year at the AC. We believe.
Yeah. Hey, man, so, you know, Baron Davis, man, that dude is on a different level. And if it wasn't for injury, he would be up there with some of the good names up there.
Yeah.
Chris Paul is on that list. Man. I just like tough dudes, man. Steve Nash is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, I like Steve Nash.
Just because that man...
He should come baseline on you. Lay that thing up.
And he laid up, he dribbled it all the way back around. Like, Steve Nash was doing stuff that Steph Curry does off the ball with the ball.
Yeah.
Like, this man dribbled all, he touched every bit of the court with the ball. And then still do something like throw it over his left shoulder, throw it over his shoulder, and find Amari Stoudemire for a dunk. Like, it was crazy to me because, like, watching that, you were like, man, what is this dude doing? Over dribbling the ball. But Steve Nash is one of those players, man. He thought the game so far ahead.
Yeah.
Over dribbling to him wasn't over dribbling because he was dribbling to set you up to get to your spot.
Yeah.
So like, Jameer Nelson is another one.
Yeah, Jameer Nelson was nice too.
Jameer Nelson was
like him in college.
Yeah.
In college.
Yeah. Damon Stoudemire was a dog.
Yeah.
That's one of my all-time favorites right there. Damon Stoudemire was a dog, and he's a dog as a coach too.
Yeah.
Even as a coach, man, I like him as a
bring
coach.
that same energy.
Oh yeah. And for some players, you need a coach that's gonna let you like play and also get into you and tell you like you're dogging it.
Yeah.
Like you need that balance.
Yeah, you gotta have that good balance.
Because if you just have somebody out there letting you play and letting you do what you feel like is right, and not also telling you when you dogging it.
Yeah, I think that's what Phil did for Jordan and Kobe.
Yeah.
He let them play, but he
also got into them and told them when they was out there dogging it.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't afraid to sit them down.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you dogging it? All right, come sit next to me.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like those are players that you need, man. And don't let me forget Magic Johnson.
Oh yeah, Showtime
on that point guard list.
Yeah, he's funny though. He Showtime. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like watching his old highlights.
Man, do you watch the Winning Time?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
so
that's a good show.
Like what they showed with him and Kareem and how they had their little spouts and stuff like that, man, is things that I like, man. And it's like Magic wasn't afraid to hold Kareem accountable. Yeah. But neither was Kareem.
Yeah.
Because Kareem was bigger than Magic, but Magic was like, man, you're bigger than me, but I'm the head of the snake.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
don't want draft pick.
Like, you've been here, yeah, you've been holding it down.
Yeah.
But I'm playing the game from point guard.
Yeah.
The game doesn't move without me.
Yeah.
So pick it up.
Yeah.
And it took, like, that was the difference between Kobe and Shaq and Kareem and Magic.
Yeah.
5 rings.
Yeah.
Because Shaq didn't want to take that from Kobe.
Yeah, because Shaq was already felt like he was established already.
I'm established. Not only am I established, I've been doing it out of shape this long.
Yeah.
Why
should I change?
Why should I change it now? And that was the difference, you know. Kareem took to that, like, okay, you know, he seen that it, you know, later on it wasn't working.
Yeah.
And he got on
Yeah,
board.
because when I seen, man, Kareem was on his way out the league. He was just trying to play for the money.
Hey,
and then,
and that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
But then it was like that injury. Magic started at center.
Mm-hmm.
He seen a different game.
Yeah.
And then even with episode 1, season 2.
Yeah, I haven't watched the season 2 yet.
I've watched episode 1.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you too
Yeah,
much.
don't give me too much.
I'm not gonna give you too much, but they had a moment.
Yeah.
And you know, it was what was best for the team because you could see the intensity level went up.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, because he played all the way until what, 89?
He played a long.
Because he was, I think, 10 in already. 15, I think it was about 10 in.
And already had a championship with the Bucks.
Yeah, with the Bucks. Lou Alcindor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then
and my thing with that is, man, he was, like I said, what Bonner did for me.
Yeah.
Pat didn't do that to him. He didn't tell him he needed to play with them.
Yeah.
It was like, we're going to slow this down for Kareem.
Yeah.
But Magic was like, no, he needs to learn how to play with us.
Yeah, you got to run that floor because Magic, like because the coach before him, the one that got hurt, had him play that fast game. Yeah. Had him playing that fast game, a street ball type,
and
get it and go.
And I wouldn't so much say the street ball type. I just feel like the game was
just evolving.
It was just slowed down because the big man was the focus.
Yeah.
They were still not trying to take the big man out of the focus. They were just trying to speed it up.
Yeah.
So that way when the game slowed down.
Yeah, catch him on the lobs.
And
transition.
And it went to where the big man needed it to be.
Yeah.
Everybody else is already tired.
Yeah.
They already tired. So when the game slowed down and now it's time to bruise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we in shape for this.
Yeah, yeah.
We in shape for this. Yeah.
That's what we train for.
This is what we
train
those miles for.
Yeah.
And get all of that because when the game slow down, we still in shape to be and bruise.
That's how I approach the game when I coach football. Like we gonna run a lot in practice, but when that fourth quarter come in the game, we still first quarter energy.
Man. and in the coaching game, man, I never thought I would take so much from coaches in other sports.
Yeah.
But you had Shamu on here.
Yeah, Coach Moog, yeah.
Man, growing up in high school, I used to do the chains for them.
Okay, yeah, chain game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So him, Irvin Floyd, Frank.
Yeah.
Man, I was doing the chains for them dudes, and just after our practices, we watched their practices and stuff, and just listening how they, you know, they would reprimand the kid.
Yeah.
And right after that, they would build him up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And send him back out there.
Yeah, because you got to be able to take him out, coach him up, and see if he's able to do what you told him to do and translate it back to the game. And that's how you know, like, okay, yeah.
And not only did they take him out and coach him up, but they still built him up and told him, like, it wasn't just all negative. You know, some coaches that just harp on the negative, what you're doing, never tell you what you did good. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
They would tell you about everything that you did, like, you know, from missing a block, missing an assignment, and what it did to the team.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause and effect. And I this is my coaching strategy.
Yeah,
cause and effect.
Yeah.
Because you did this was the effect.
Yeah.
Because we missed a 3, or we turned the ball over and we didn't get back on defense.
Yeah.
Now they up 6 because they came down at 3.
Yeah.
And we was only down 3.
Yeah, make it a different game.
You know? and it's little things, man.
Yeah,
it's
little things.
There's a lot of little things like that keep kids going, man. Because, you know, having as much influence as we do on kids early,
Yeah.
as far as our youth and in youth sports,
Mm-hmm.
you can derail a kid
Yeah.
by just feeding them negative.
Yeah.
Like, this is you only doing this. You only doing this. You
Yeah,
only doing this.
and I noticed like coaches control really a kid's destiny, especially at a young age.
100%.
Especially like on these travel teams or anything, a coach can either make you or break you.
100%. 100%. And a lot of that goes back to me changing schools to find the right fit.
Yeah,
Because if you play for a coach and this coach, may not know a lot about what he's talking about,
Yeah.
or may not even, he watches the game on TV, never even played.
yeah,
Like, it can derail your game.
yeah. Because he ain't been in them situations. He can't really.
I was watching a video about training, and they was like, you can get $1 million trainer, but if he teaches your kid a move, and your kid don't know when to use the move in the game,
Yeah.
what are you paying for?
Yep.
What are you paying for?
Yeah.
Because when if the kid comes out and does $1 million move
Yeah.
in the
He
beginning
don't
of
know
the
when to
game,
use it.
in the beginning of the game, everybody's seeing you move, right?
Yeah.
So when you go to it again, it's not gonna be that $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about when you put that move on.
Yeah.
It's about knowing when to put these things in
Yeah.
play.
When to apply it.
And that's the same thing with coaching. It's like you got to know how to talk to a kid.
Yeah.
You got to know how to talk to an adult,
Yeah.
and you got to know what buttons you can and can't push
Yeah.
to keep that kid engaged.
Yeah.
Because for me, growing up, it was coaches was yelling at you.
Oh yeah.
They in
Yeah.
your face.
Oh, your face like an angry coach.
Yeah, they in your face.
Yeah.
They probably told you, you want to cry, go talk to your mama.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah.
But today's kids can't handle that same.
Nah, they ready to quit right
You
then
know?
and there.
And today's parents as well.
Yeah.
Because today's parents don't take that like.
Yeah, why is he yelling at him?
Why is he yelling at my kid? Hold on. Didn't you get coached like that?
Yeah.
Like didn't you get that hard nosed coaching?
Yeah.
And some kids need that.
Yeah.
Like some people need
Yeah.
that hard nosed coaching.
Mm-hmm.
And some people can't handle it.
Nah, not no more.
Yeah. So for me it's like you gotta find the middle ground with that.
Yeah.
Like you gotta find which kids can handle that certain amount of toughness.
Yeah.
Which kids can't.
Yeah.
Which kids can you like get into a little bit?
Yeah.
Let them know like, yo, you dogging it, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
giving me what you should.
Yep.
And if I can see you dogging it, I know
The people in the
I know
stands
people in the
definitely-
stands can definitely see you
Yeah.
dogging it. But
Yeah.
they just don't know it as good as I do because
Yeah.
I'm here with you every day.
Yeah.
I'm in the gym with you.
Yeah, my pet peeve, man, when you go to these games, kids probably don't make a play here or there. They want to blame the coaches. Come on, coaches, what y'all calling out there? Come on, coach. Like,
Man.
I'll be like,
My pet peeve is, and this is why when I was coaching high school, I got an open door policy.
yeah,
My pet peeve is that parent in the crowd, oh, my kid needs to play.
yeah,
Or, come on, coach, what do you call him? Like you said,
yeah.
come to practice and see
Oh
what
yeah,
they do
come
in
watch practice. Go watch practice.
Because if you come to practice and you see a kid practice, you'll see why your kid isn't playing.
Yeah,
Or you'll see why your kid is standing on the sideline.
Yeah.
Or you'll see why in the game your kid looks lost.
Yeah.
And you asking me what I'm calling.
yeah.
Or you'll see why the quarterback in certain situations won't throw to your kid.
Yeah.
Because your kid in practice is chasing a butterfly.
Yeah.
Or over here playing tag
Yeah.
while we running through our offense. And when I put him in the offense, he getting the ball thrown at the back of his head.
Yeah, he ain't engaged. Yeah.
And my thing is, like, with that, most parents don't have the time to come to the practice.
Yeah, so
first,
they go off with the kids. Man.
and second, they don't see what we see in practice.
Yeah.
Because in our practices, most parents think that we have closed door policies and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I don't.
Yeah.
And when I'm coaching kids, I encourage parents to.
Yeah.
Because now you can see why your kid isn't getting playing time. Or
Yeah.
now you can see why your kid is looking lost.
Yeah.
Or he doesn't look like he's improved throughout the season. Because when we're doing shooting drills, he's shooting it off the side of the back.
Yeah, you got to practice at home too.
Because he's over there playing with his friends,
Yeah.
you who doesn't take the game serious.
Yeah. His mama just out here making him or something with
Yeah.
daddy.
And for some of these kids, it's like we out here babysitting.
Yeah,
Cause
I know. I felt like that my first couple years of football because there's a lot of kids that should have never been playing football, but
you know, and
they was out there.
Their parents drop them off just
Yeah,
to get that one time.
yeah.
And I'm not calling nobody out, but they
Yeah.
drop them off to get that one time. And it's just like, do you invest in your money in this?
Yeah,
Do
time and money.
You know, do you really feel like you should be out here watching your kid? And it's different when you out here watching your kid telling them to stay focused than me telling them to stay focused.
Yeah.
Because I ain't just worried about your kid.
Yeah, you got about
Especially
12
on
ones.
football.
Yeah.
On football, it's way different than
Yeah.
basketball because, you know, you got like, what, 24 kids?
About 35.
35
You got a good
kids
roster.
all together. And if
Yeah.
you're just coaching defense, half of that is yours.
Yeah.
And then you might switch over to special teams, so then you got
Yeah.
a different set of kids.
Oh yes, yes.
So it's like, I'm not just worried about this one
Yeah.
kid and trying to keep
You
him
got to make
focused.
sure 11 kids at all times
you
on the
know,
same page.
Is on the same page, so it's not the same. In basketball, it's like, okay, I got maybe 15,
Yeah.
but they're not in helmets, they're not in pads. I can see you talking, I can see you joking
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
It's different for football, man.
Yeah.
And it's completely different.
Yeah.
Because having a helmet on, joking around and doing all of that,
Yeah. You can't see
that.
everything.
Especially when you're on the court or you on the field and you got the 11 on the field.
Yeah.
The other 12 on the sideline joking around.
Yeah. That's especially at a young age. That's like
Yeah.
you gotta.
So my thing is,
Yeah.
you know, some of these parents got to be accountable and come to practice.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
out here and see
Yeah.
why your kid, like, oh, my kid has all the best gear, has all,
Yeah. That still ain't gonna make
you
them.
know.
Still ain't gonna
For
make a
me,
favorite
my
player any better.
coaching, at a young age, I want your kid to come out with just basketball shorts, no sleeves, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Allen Iverson didn't start with no sleeves.
Uh-uh.
He didn't get that until he was in the league and he made a name.
Yeah.
Like, when I first started coaching at Roosevelt, I had a kid that came out all sleeved
Dripped
up,
up.
headband,
Yeah.
and I was like, does any of that make you a better player?
Yeah.
He was like, what do you mean? I was like, does any of that stuff make you a better player? He's
Yeah.
like, no. I was like, okay, take it off.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're not hurt. There's nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
You just want to look good.
Yeah.
And me growing up in school,
Mhm.
I don't went after you.
Yeah.
Cause
Oh, yeah, that's-
you don't want a kid who looked like
Oh
you
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah. We coming at him.
Yeah.
You want to be
He looked
fly?
like he good. Oh
That's
yeah,
they do that in football too.
that's the one I want to go at.
They do that
That's
in
the one I want to
football.
go at because it seemed you guys
Flashy.
looking like you good.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
flashy and you look flashy. So
Oh yeah. They gonna try
you
you.
the top one on your team. Yeah, you the
Yeah, that's
flashy.
what the coaches see it too.
Yeah.
Coaches see it too. Oh, I'm going.
So I'm going at this kid.
Yeah.
Right, like just come out and learn the game first.
Yeah.
And then, you know, as you pick up and you
Yeah.
get better, then you can put on all the gear.
I call
you
it.
want.
I tell my son. I call it my player mode.
Yeah.
I said, man, you're not starting off with all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because mom be trying to get. Oh, he needs money sleeves.
Yeah.
He needs the matching mouthpiece and the gloves. I said, no.
Hey man, you see these players wearing the grill and all of that.
Yeah.
And in the NFL and guys like DK Metcalf, I'm a
Uh-huh.
Seahawks fan. He's one of my
With the
favorite
mohawk and
players.
everything.
He changes hair every game. He
Yeah.
got the baby. He got the pacifier mouth guard.
Yeah.
But like, he didn't have none of that when he was at Ole
Nah.
Miss. He didn't do none of that.
Yeah.
He didn't do none
Yeah, I
of
don't
that.
think no college players do that till they get to the league.
My thing is because you can't afford to do that.
Hell no, you're gonna get exposed out there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And unless you really that guy,
Yeah.
like you gonna get exposed.
I don't think Reggie Bush was.
Reggie went out there and had on ankle socks most of his time.
Yeah.
Like he was, and he went to work.
Ankle socks.
He went to work.
He was nice. He told Fresno State up.
Yo, and he just went out there and went to work.
Yeah.
Like some of the best players I've ever played against probably had holes in their shoes
Yeah.
because they was going that hard.
Yeah.
Right. Like this dude, Sandrini Elementary, Robert Roberts, man,
Mhm.
one of the best players I had ever played against
Yeah.
and played with at the time. He wasn't flashy. This dude
Just play the
man,
game.
He just played the game and
Yeah.
played hard. He just played the game and he played hard.
Yeah, that's
He was-
good.
And he was levels above us, but then he started catching up because he started getting flashy
Yeah.
and
Start
people
building that character.
yeah.
Yeah.
People started who was not worried about the flash, just worried about getting better. Tighten the gap.
Yeah.
Tighten
That's,
the gap.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Because
do
you
that.
got kids now that are really good. and then they start worrying about getting flashy,
Yeah.
and the gap gets tight.
Yeah, I hate that in football, man. You just worried about how they look.
Yeah.
I said, man, dressing like that way up there, you killing it tonight.
Hey man, the reason why I didn't play football is because you couldn't see my face.
Oh yeah, that's why a lot of people.
You can't. So if I'm be out here putting in this work, you gotta see this face. Hey man, you ain't gonna cover up all this with a
That's
helmet.
what old boy said from Miami. He
Yeah.
said, man, every time I score a touchdown, I take my helmet off
Hey,
so they can see me.
man, look. The thing about football is I can go in the locker room and change into number 5 at halftime
Yeah.
and come out there and you'd be like, man,
Yeah.
never come off the sideline. And you'd be like, man, number 5 was killing it in the first half. And I'm the same player that was
Yeah.
wearing number 81 on the sideline the whole first half.
Yeah.
And you ask him, why you number 5? Because
Yeah.
now watch number 81 on the field going
Yeah.
to work.
I know it's like football players got to be a lot more animated.
Yeah,
Be
you
a little
know,
more animated.
a lot more.
When they make a play, make a tackle, like,
But I feel like that's another reason why they don't get like the taunting and stuff like that is because
yeah,
it's a little bit more like it's giving
Yeah, you
you
just
more
can't-
character
Yeah.
to be yourself.
yeah.
As opposed to basketball, like your face is shown every
Yeah,
emotion.
you can't even look at the
Every
you
emotion
can't look
is
at the
shown.
ref a certain way.
But every
They tee
emotion,
you up. Yeah,
every emotion is shown.
yeah,
And I feel like that's good for the game. Like you shouldn't be able to demeanor the ref, but I feel like NBA players and players coming up should be able to critique the ref as well
yeah,
because
yeah,
their whole job is critiquing.
yeah.
Like that's what they do.
Yeah.
They miss calls. It
Oh yeah,
happens.
it's human.
It happens. But if you like,
If you
I'm not
consistently
saying-
missing the same
yeah,
ball.
I'm not saying go out there and be demonstrative towards the ref. But
Yeah.
I should be able to like the 2-minute report in the NBA.
Yeah,
There's a 2-minute report that comes out after every game
Uh-huh.
where they can say, oh, we missed a call here, we missed a call there.
yeah.
That could decide a game.
Oh yeah, that's gonna play out.
Like Lakers early last year, a lot of games was decided by the refs.
Yeah,
But also I tell people, don't let it get to that point.
yeah,
Don't let it get to the point where the ref can decide the game.
yeah,
If you do the right things early and take care of the ball, the ref can't decide the game for us.
yeah. That's true.
Because like my team in the pro we complained about not getting a lot of calls.
Oh yeah,
But-
everybody kept complaining. They kept
Yeah.
arguing with the refs.
But my thing is don't argue with the refs.
Yeah,
Play the game the right way,
Yeah.
take care of the ball,
yeah,
and the refs can't beat us.
yeah.
Because if we score enough points and take care of the ball,
Uh huh.
they can't beat
Yeah,
us.
they can't.
They
take
can't
the
call
game.
something that you didn't do.
Yeah,
So if you take care of the ball, they can't call it. They
Yeah.
can call a foul if you didn't foul somebody. But
yeah,
if you playing hard defense and getting up on somebody,
yeah,
don't get a ref an opportunity.
yeah,
You know, put the game away early
yeah.
is what I preach. Put the game away
Oh
early,
yeah, get it out of reach.
and everybody gonna play,
Yeah,
and the ref can't beat us.
yeah,
If we play the game the right way with respect, integrity, and hard
yeah.
balls to the wall,
Yeah,
every
you never want to put in the refs'
you know,
hands.
then you don't have to worry about it.
I noticed that a lot too in sports, man. When it's a close game, they want to blame it on the refs.
Oh man, the
The
ref.
refs was cheating.
Well,
Sometimes it's true.
and we went through that. We had a couple of those, but I can also pick back to a number of times in the game where we turned the ball over, didn't get back.
Yeah, yeah,
We turned the ball over and
Yeah.
looked at this man and was like, "Oh man, why didn't you catch the ball?"
Yeah.
Or you
Yeah.
know, mental mistakes. We don't grab the rebound on a
Yeah.
1-on-1. Like
yeah,
you can't put that on the ref.
yeah,
The ref can't cost you the game. If you did everything
yeah,
right,
yeah.
if you do everything right, the
Yeah.
ref can't cost
That's
you
how
the
I
game.
try to analyze it too. Like, man, yeah, he probably blew that call. That probably would have won in our favor, but we shouldn't even have put ourselves in that situation.
Because the turnover before that call,
Yeah,
the missed pass before the
Yeah,
turnover,
yeah.
like there's a lot of things that go into that where you can say, oh yeah, it was the ref, but a lot of things into that where you can say things before the ref made that call.
yeah, yeah,
You sitting here arguing with the ref about a call within the first 3 minutes of the game.
yeah. That's
And you expecting the rest of the game to
Nah,
go
he
away?
gonna look the other way. Oh, nah.
You know, he gonna like.
Yeah,
My thing is, would you argue with your teammate in the first 3 minutes?
nah.
Okay,
Got 4 quarter game.
because you still got 4 more
Yeah.
quarters, right?
Yeah,
So, in that, why would you argue with the ref?
yeah. They don't.
Because he plays the more crucial part than anybody.
Yeah, he can really dictate the game.
You know, he can dictate the game. He can slow it up and make it nasty.
Yeah.
And let them get away with beating us and bruising us.
Yeah.
But if we play the game the right way from the jump, hey, the ref can't beat me.
Mm-mm.
I've never went into the game saying the ref beat me.
Yeah.
Because there's multiple things that happened up until the point where the ref was able to decide the game.
Yeah, I know we had a couple games where I know the ref decided the game. There's a couple turnovers we didn't get. Because football's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because football, man, you can get a turnover that's a turnover, but then they overturn it like, nah, y'all didn't get that turnover.
Yeah.
That can suck the air out of
Yeah,
you.
that can. But my thing is this: there was plays up
Yeah.
to that.
Because I know football is a momentum game.
Yeah.
It
Football is very momentum.
Yeah.
Like I remember one year that card, the index card.
Oh yeah,
the Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys.
Like that was
That stopped the momentum, and we kept the ball.
Yeah.
And we kept the ball. We got that first down, and that was like an extended timeout.
Yeah.
That was like 5 minutes.
5 minutes gets to talk.
Yeah.
And then on top of the 5 minutes, you get the first down, so that's demoralizing for the other team.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the other team is like, oh, now the ref has beat us.
Yeah.
No, bro, because you didn't get that third and short early.
Yeah.
You turned the ball over on first down early. Like the penalties.
Yeah.
The false starts.
Yeah.
Like there's certain things that the ref can't beat you on.
Yeah.
Like you jumping offside is not the ref's
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't be like, oh man,
Yeah.
they're offside call.
Yeah, like
us.
to pinpoint one thing.
Yeah.
And blame it on that.
Yeah, man, and with basketball, it's like, oh, he missed the foul call. Well, hey,
You don't miss a lot of calls.
You done been fouled a million times out at the park playing 21.
Yeah.
And that's what I take it back to. Like, we played games, and there was no ref at the park when you were playing 21,
Yeah,
and you played through that. And you played through that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even a call. You didn't even get it because
You're not gonna get it.
In 21, I'm not giving you no foul.
Yeah.
In 21, I'm not giving you no foul.
Everything.
Especially not when the game is on the line.
Yeah.
You're not getting no.
Yeah.
I'm not checking up nothing. You missed it.
Yep.
Make the shot. Like it's 21, bro.
Check ball.
The only thing you're gonna get is a travel,
Yeah.
double dribble, you get that.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you no foul, bro.
Yeah.
You played through that.
You know me, when I get mad, man, 3 feet, no pressure.
Oh man, no man. Hey. Well, you go down and play on the other side of the court.
I jack up a jumper.
Yeah, get an easy shot. Nah, man, I'm not. Hey man, people tell you now that still play with me in basketball. Like I go out and play at the church at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And I go out to the parks and stuff and play. They'll tell you that play with me now. I'm not even giving you a practice shot.
Oh, yeah.
So if we in between games and you're not on my team,
Yeah.
and I got the ball,
Yeah.
don't ask me for it.
Oh,
Because I'm not giving you a practice shot. You won't warm up on me.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you that.
You gotta just come out here and get
Hey
it.
man, you didn't get enough warm up shots before the game. Oh,
Yeah.
you're bad.
I don't even like to warm up in basketball. I don't want to waste all my shots on the warm up.
My thing is put the ball in play.
Yeah.
Put the ball in play.
Give me. See, I like when I'm playing street ball, I like to count all my stats. I'm like Ice Cube, boy. You mess around, got a triple double.
Hey.
I'm counting rebounds and everything.
I'm counting wins. And if it don't add up to a win,
Oh yeah, you gotta win. You gotta win because that's the only way you're gonna stay on the court.
and for me is that's all it is.
Yeah.
Like the one thing Lance and JT really put into me is hating to lose, man.
Oh yeah.
And I hated to lose, but Lance Gregory and JT, man, really made it like I'm ready. Like another reason why I don't play anymore is because I don't like being on the court and I'm going hard, the man next to me going hard, and somebody's dog.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm one of those.
I hate that. I hate
one of
coaching
those-
that.
I'm one of those people that I'm gonna turn to you, and even if you're on my team, I'm gonna light you up.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not out here. I'm not out here for fun. I'm out here. To
Oh
win.
yeah, y'all here to win.
I'm
You're
out
a
here to
winner.
win.
Yeah.
I'm out here to win.
You're a winner.
And that's it. I don't.
Yeah.
Hey man, at the end of the day, if we didn't win, don't talk to me about nothing else.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about nothing else, man.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hear it.
That's how I was in wrestling. I wanted to win them all.
Yeah, and
Devastated.
wrestling is an individual. It's
Yeah,
a team.
it's team, but it's individual.
Inside, it's an individual inside a team.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody getting out there to help you.
Oh no,
win
you can't
that
tag
match.
nobody in.
So you
It's
can't
6
be
minutes.
mad at anybody else but
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
But basketball, man, you could be playing 94 feet of the hardest D in your life,
Yeah.
and somebody get backdoored, and you just be like, what was the reason for me playing full court defense the whole way up and down?
Yeah.
And for me, it's like I'm gonna turn to that player and I'm gonna be like, hey coach, either you get him out of here, or I'm gonna talk to him really bad.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna talk to you bad.
Yeah.
And some of my teammates in high school will tell you they like he was mean. Like, 'cause I talk to you bad. Like even if we was on the same team and it's an open
sometimes you
gym,
have to uplift them up.
you know, I lift you up, but I'm gonna talk to you bad when like especially if it's something I know I see you do on a regular.
Yeah.
I see you play hard D regularly, and you want to dog it on this one. Like, nah, come on, man.
That's where Kobe and Jordan got that rep.
Yeah,
But a lot of players they play with them was good when they play with them.
And my thing is they called them and held them accountable.
Yeah.
If you're gonna shy away from me holding you accountable and accountability, then you're probably not a player that can play for me.
Yeah.
And you're probably not a player that wants to play with me because I'm gonna hold you accountable, just like I would want you to hold me accountable.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna dog you. Like my only purpose for lacing my shoes up is to win.
It's to win.
It's to win. And that's 100% of why I lace my shoes still.
Yeah.
It's to win. I'm never going out just to run.
Oh, okay.
I'm never going. You can't get me out on the basketball court just
Oh, yeah,
for
you're
fun.
competitive.
Yeah. Man,
You're ultimate competitive.
if it's a game of checkers, it's not for fun.
Oh, yeah, that's how I do.
You know.
Yeah, that's why when I play like Madden or something.
Yeah, I'm not just out here.
Yeah.
I don't care, man. Man, I'm trying to tell you, I raise kids, and I don't see no. I'm not one of these participation people. I'm not gonna give you a trophy. Just
I don't
for
like that.
I'm not gonna let you beat me.
Yeah.
I'm not doing none of that. If you get a win on me, you got that win.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
Hell,
You know. and shoot, man. Man, I'm telling you, like, if I lose a fight, I want to fight again.
Oh yeah, you one of those guys.
Yeah,
So you get the win.
like the win is. Hey man, if y'all beat me, I don't care how many times you beat me with whatever team you got, run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Yeah. What on that 2K?
I don't care what it is,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Madden, 2K, and basketball out at the
Yeah.
park, man. I don't care if you say your team is. Y'all want to? Nope, I don't want to switch nothing up.
Did I ever play you in Madden?
No, no.
Oh,
I played the Sun.
Oh,
I played
okay.
the Sun. No.
That's what he did.
Oh man,
He's not a representation of me in Madden at all.
Don't do my God.
Because I remember you bought the PS5. You was one of the first ones that had the PS5.
Oh yeah, working at GameStop, man. Had his
man.
perks.
And you let other people play on it. I said, this guy, that's a good dude right there.
Oh yeah, man.
He brought it to the spot.
I used to bring my PlayStation 4 up there just because, you know, at the time it was a place to chill for people, and it was a family environment.
Yeah.
Like you said, like we had younger kids, older kids, parents, and you know, when parents work out, kids weren't working out. So when they up here, we get the game in, and let me see, y'all talk about y'all play football, y'all play for y'all play for this team. Let me see what y'all got Let me show me something, you know. And it was nice, man. It just kept the mood light. I feel like it kept it light around there.
Yeah, people let their hair down when that game come out.
You know, and when the game come out, you can see who's ultra competitive.
Yeah.
You can see, like, there's some people I'll take into a fight with me just based off of playing the game.
Yeah.
Like,
I know playing that thing.
I know for sure you're not just gonna let somebody walk up to you and punch you in the mouth and just be okay with it. Like, there's, you know, like you can learn a lot about somebody when you sit down and really talk and play games.
Oh yeah.
And hey man, it opens up the conversation because I know sitting there with you, man. We playing 2K a lot. Like you start talking and we just opened up the whole conversation.
I was so horrible at it.
Yeah, but it still opened up that whole conversation and it let me know, you know, you can watch a little bit of basketball.
Oh yeah, I'm not a player, but
you know,
the shots ain't falling on that game, man, like they used to,
man.
Yeah.
Oh well, we ain't gonna talk about that, man.
Yeah, fake old game.
The 2K animation and stuff like that.
I'm tired of 2K.
Yeah.
Because the shots ain't falling like they are in real life.
I just don't understand how I can't throw a pass from one baseline to the other.
Yeah.
Like 2K, we gonna
Both
have to fix
2K.
that. We gonna have to fix that. Because we talking about full court pass that we see all day. Jokic can't make a full court pass.
Yeah, they probably bring it in this.
Kevin Love can't make a full court pass. This man made a living off of grabbing the ball off the rim and throwing it 2 hands over his head, full court.
Yeah.
Y'all telling me he throwing it out of bounds? Come on, man.
What's your favorite basketball games?
Favorite basketball games, man. I would have to go back to like live NBA Live.
Which one?
When,
Which NBA Live? Because it's a live that changed my life.
I want to say like 06, like when you can do the double.
I'm talking about that live, that NBA Live '96.
Oh man,
well, I'm that old.
The Sega Genesis, the Dreamcast.
Yeah, that NBA Live. That one was nice. That Live '96.
Yeah,
that one was nice.
Man, college hoops.
Yeah, college hoops.
NCAA.
Yeah, college hoops. I had that game.
NCAA football and basketball changed.
Yeah, I used to play it.
Changed the stage.
That Bill Walsh.
Yeah.
College football.
Man, that was crazy, and I wish they'd hurry up and bring those back.
Yeah, that's why I went for that NCAA.
Like when you could, like, I was a Michigan and Duke fan for the longest.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was the only teams I played.
Yeah.
That was the only teams I would go to. Like in football, it was Michigan, but in basketball, I'm going to Duke.
Oh yeah, Duke was nice.
Yeah, in basketball, I'm going to play for Coach K, and in football, I'm going to Michigan. So I'm going to be the running back.
Did you ever play Kobe Bryant courtside?
No.
Oh, that's not the N64.
No.
That's where that's where they got the 2K
NBA Jam and stuff like
NBA
that.
Jam was cold too.
Yeah.
NBA Jam was cold. Then my favorite 2K, I say, was 2K1 off that Dreamcast.
Dang, you taking
Hey, I'm old. I'm that old.
my favorite 2K was I'd have to say either 9 or 10 because you had the Hawks being competitive.
Yeah.
You had the Hawks with that starting five that made the All-Star game. You had Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen and Paul Pierce.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, Kobe had a nice year.
Yeah.
You know,
teams was even.
It was some
teams was even.
You know, it was some spread out teams.
Yeah, I liked it. Live 09.
Yeah,
that's one where I think Tony Parker was on the cover.
Yeah, I liked a couple.
That's when the Jazz was good on that thing.
Man, I like Live used to have the dunk contest. Man,
yeah,
you could throw it off.
3-point
you
contest.
Could throw it off the camera all the way up at the top.
Yeah,
double.
They took that from 2K3.
Man, that was
they had
crazy.
The $20 2K games. Yeah,
that was crazy, man.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Those was good times.
Yeah, 2K took it over because Live was the premier basketball game.
Live was premier, and then they fell off, and then they tried to come back, but it just wasn't the
same. That was a good Live though. That Live, I think it was 19 or something.
Yeah, I want to say 19 had James Harden on the
cover. Yeah, I had that one.
Yeah, I played that one too.
I was my player mode on that.
My player mode on that one was way more. Yeah. It was way better than 2K. But the gameplay itself, when you went into just trying to play with regular teams, was terrible. Yeah. But yeah, man, the my player on that one was way better. And then you go to park and go to travel.
I know outfits together.
Yeah. You get all the Bape outfits.
Yeah. Got some, get that fatigue one.
Oh yeah. Man, that was good times.
Yeah.
Good times. But man, I wish they'd actually cut back on the video games, man.
Yeah.
I feel like
they make one every year.
Not only that, man, it's costing me a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put that out.
That's why I'm a choosy lover when it comes to video games.
Yeah, man. Like Madden this year, unless they do something drastic.
I don't even do Madden.
2K,
wait on that NCAA.
I might not. Yeah,
I'm not gonna do 2K this year. I'm not even doing Call of Duty this year.
I'm like, they should make it to where I can update my rosters on the old 2K, but they do that so you don't. So you gotta buy the new game. But yeah, man, I wish they would. I'm tired of seeing the park empty. I'm tired of seeing the actual park.
Yeah, they in their gaming. They
I don't want to see you at my park. I don't want to see you out there. Man, go outside. Yeah. Do some of the stuff that you're doing on this game outside, man.
Yeah, that's never going to happen no more.
My thing is this, man. I'm still outside. You can catch me at Quigley Park. You can catch me. You can catch me wherever the ball is bouncing.
You probably got to get a little thing going or something. Get you a little gym or something. Bring them out.
I'm trying to get something started, man. To get these kids out of the house, man. Because
some summer camps or something.
My thing is this, man. What you do on my park, and then what you do when you get out to the game
is totally different.
It doesn't look the same.
Nah.
Just because you can do this on a video game where you're clicking the joystick and making yourself go faster, you don't even run that fast in real life.
I ain't gonna say it worked for me in the game. I'm not coming ain't working now.
And most of the people get on on the game doing stuff that they know they can't do in real life, and then they go outside in real life and start doing stuff that they see on the game.
Yeah, you can't do it.
And my thing is, like, you practice this on the game, right?
Yeah.
To be able to do this. But then you think that you can just come out the park and not practice this at all and do it.
I made this move up on the game.
You know? Like, what is going on? And my thing is this. In our day, or your day, my day, you weren't allowed to sit in the house.
Oh, no.
Bro, and my mom seen you, she was going to find something
put something to work.
You.
Yeah. So we should go out. I used to leave the house about 12. Stay out till that street light came on.
Till the street light come on. And my thing is, man, I would make a call. Like, I'm at Quigley Park. I used to live up the street on Palm and Dakota.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's right there.
The whole time I've been in Fresno. So Quigley Park is right there. I go inside the rec room and say, can I use the phone?
Yeah.
Mind you, the game is still going on outside. Somebody stepped on for me. I'm calling to see if I can stay later.
Yeah.
Like, you can come see where I'm at. I'm up here. It's going down. The park is full. Like, I'm not trying to leave right now. Can I stay? Sometimes it'd be yes. Sometimes it'd be no.
Yeah.
But hey, as soon as when the lights turn off, you need to be at the house.
Yeah, street light.
My dad.
Street light rule.
Yeah, street light. But when I get on that phone, I call him, hey Dad, man, it's serious up here. People up here playing for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm getting this work in.
Yeah.
All right, you can stay up there. Somebody give you a ride. Yeah, I got a ride. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm trying to stay at the park. I'm trying to get it in.
Yeah. A lot of kids don't go to the park.
Man, and it's
they got rid of a lot of parking wrecks.
They did get rid of
as far as the organized part of it.
As far as the organized basketball part of it, yes.
Yeah.
That's what needs to be brought back. Because I remember going and playing games at Romaines and Homes.
Yeah.
Like, during the summer.
Yeah.
For my park.
Yeah.
Like,
they
don't
got that
used to have a basketball.
Yeah.
And we go to Romaines and stuff, and we play against other parks.
Yeah.
Like,
they need to bring that back.
They need to bring that back, and it's part of getting back into the park and rec system. Like getting
shutting stuff down.
Like they have that gym. It can be being used.
Yeah.
Like, you got
might gotta reach out to them.
Yeah.
You might gotta reach out to them.
Might have to, man. Might have to start that up again.
Get you a little winter league or something.
Yeah. Might have to start that up again.
Summer
because,
league.
Man, I remember, I found out through Ed Stovall, one of the dudes that I played with on Coach Bonner's team. Yeah. Him and his boys used to play. And I was new to Fresno, so it was like, man, I'm just trying to find a place to play. Mm-hmm. And we used to play for the parks.
Yeah. I know play flag football for the park.
Yeah.
The hit center.
It's still T-ball, still soccer out here, but it ain't no basketball no more.
Yeah, it's like basketball fading away, and football you just gotta find a Pop Warner
football,
team.
and that's so much easier because
everybody got a team.
Every park has a park.
Everybody got a team now.
Every school, every park.
Yeah, so you gotta find your niche.
I know more out of school. Like, I remember Edison, Fresno High.
Yeah, it used to just be linked up to the high school.
Linked up to the school.
Yeah.
Now it's like you got the Miners, you got the Ducks, you got the Bears, you got
everybody.
You got everybody. Out of school teams got teams. Like, it's travel teams.
They got the Valley Boys.
You got all type of stuff.
Yeah, it's just too much sometimes.
And I feel like football is taking over what basketball used to be.
Yeah.
Because basketball, you can find a team anywhere. You play at the park for your park team, play at the school for the travel.
But now with basketball, it's more of an AAU pay to play.
Yeah, it's more of a circuit, and it's more of
a lot of kids can't afford that.
Yeah, it's more of pay to play, and it's more. I would say basketball now is more who you know.
Yeah.
It's not like what it used to be, where if you were at the park, somebody was gonna come out there and see you.
Yeah.
Now it's more who you know to get to where you want to get.
Yeah.
And football is like, you don't see too many kids out at the park working out football by themselves.
No, it's hard.
And if you do,
what you do is just cone drills.
And if you do, there's somebody out there going to get them kids.
Yeah.
Saying, come play for my team.
Yeah.
Nowadays, that's how it used to be for basketball. I got picked up on more teams by just being outside playing basketball.
Yeah.
With older dudes and younger dudes and all mixtures.
Yeah.
And people would drive by and be like, hey, where you playing? And come
yeah.
Now it's like, man, I drive by a basketball court.
It's empty.
On drive.
It'd be hot as hell up there sometimes too.
It'd be hot too. But, hey, man.
Probably gotta go in the evening.
I tell you like this. when I was in school, it was hot.
Yeah.
So after school, I'd walk from Fresno High to Quigley Park.
Yeah.
I sit in the rec room until about 5 o'clock.
Well, that's where everybody's showing up.
Yep. But I'd be at the park.
Yeah.
Man, 5 o'clock, I
Yeah,
go
we
out
saw
there.
go to Quigley.
I go out there and get my own shots up before everybody
Yeah.
gets there. Because by the time y'all get here, I'm ready to roll.
Demolish.
I'm ready to roll. And I mean, we playing against older people,
Yeah, we used to
younger
go up
people.
there.
It's everybody.
Yeah, I remember I used to take when I worked at the group home. They used to love going to play up there.
Yeah.
At Quigley. I think that's probably the best basketball you was probably getting at that time.
It just depends because I know Clinton Brawley.
Yes, that's a death trap over there. You got,
Hey,
that's a good basketball over there too.
When I was
But
in high school, you know, the Central players would come out. And,
Yeah.
And hey, man, even after high school, even after I graduated, once I got
Yeah.
my car, man, I got my
yeah,
my
we
group
couldn't
of
take
guys.
it. Yeah.
And I tell you like this: if you wasn't ready by 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. If you
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
ready,
you ready?
you out of the car.
Yeah.
Because I got 5 people. I got me and my other 4.
Yeah,
and,
packed in there.
And we going to the park.
Yeah.
And we gonna run. And we would, man, we go from this park once they stop. Once we shut this park down, we got the next park.
Yeah, well, we keep the lights on longer.
And we just kept running. And my thing is, man, we found places to hoop.
Yeah.
We found open gyms. There was gyms open. There was.
That's when you had to get on the tech circuit.
Yeah. And,
Like, where the open gym
hey,
at?
man, where we at today?
Yeah.
And my thing is, by 11 a.m., if you wasn't hitting me, telling me you was in the car,
Yeah.
you lost your spot.
Yeah, somebody else got
So
it.
you better find another way
I
today.
got my 5 with me.
Yeah, find another way today.
No subs.
Because I'm not planning on losing, and
Yeah.
I'm not leaving the park to go pick you up.
Yeah.
So if you can get to where I'm at,
Yeah.
if somebody dropped out, 'cause, I'm gonna keep rocking. Man.
Yeah. What's your favorite basketball movies?
Oh man, I was seeing a post the other day, and it had like White Man Can't Jump. He Got Game, but it didn't have Blue Chips on there.
Yeah, Blue Chip, that's my one right
And,
there.
and a lot of people don't know about Blue
Leon
Chips.
Bodo.
You know what? This is Shaq. This is Shaq.
First movie.
First
Penny
movie, Penny first movie, and it was like that movie gave a lot of insight to what
College basketball
was really
Yeah.
happening,
Yeah.
and what people were going through still to this day. Like
Yeah, now they're getting paid for that now.
now they're getting paid.
Now
But
they got asked for the money.
no, now, they were getting paid then. You just
Yeah.
couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
about it.
The $1 million
Yeah.
handshake, $100
Yeah,
handshake
yeah,
and stuff.
you couldn't say anything about it, but now it's like it was shedding light on stuff that was happening
Yeah.
before the light was being shedded on it,
Yeah.
and it was a great movie. Hoop Dreams, good movie.
Oh yeah, that's a good documentary.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
He Got Game, Above the Rim,
But the rim was good.
White Man Can't Jump. Man, what is that one with Marlon Wayans where his brother died?
Oh, the 6 Man.
Yeah.
Six Man, yeah, that one was
Man
good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Eddie.
Yeah.
I like Eddie a lot.
Yeah, Eddie, that's what.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
the coach of the Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the coach of the Knicks.
Yeah.
I liked Sunset Park.
Okay.
That one was
That
good.
one was good. What was the other one? I already said Above the Rim. What was the one? Was that Above the Rim? Yeah, with Kyle. That was Above the Rim.
And I liked Mike was cool too.
Like
I ain't
Mike
gonna lie.
was
Mike
good.
cool. Bow Wow did his
Mike
thing.
was good. Bow Wow did his thing in that one. An underrated movie was Thunderstruck. Kevin Garnett.
Thunderstruck?
Kevin.
I didn't watch that one. I didn't watch that.
Kevin
I
Durant's little
I
movie.
think I seen a little bit of it. I wasn't feeling that
it
one.
it wasn't all that, but it was
Yeah.
a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Man, the documentary about Allen Iverson was good.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, it took you a lot on the inside of how he was, the demeanor he had.
Yeah.
Why he was like that, you know,
Yeah.
like the whole brawl at the
Yeah, he
bowling
wasn't
alley
even
and
involved
stuff.
in it.
Yeah,
He just had a name.
and you know it was just because he was a name.
Yeah.
He was a
Yeah.
name, and somebody needed to pay for.
Oh
that.
yeah.
Somebody needed
Yeah.
to pay for that. So I like that one.
Do you watch a lot of 30 for 30s? Like the documentary style?
I watch a few of them.
Did you see the Team USA one with the women?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, watch that one.
Okay.
Watch that one. That one's good.
I gotta go watch that one.
Then they had one. I don't know the name of it, but he was the Dominican Jordan. He was from the Dominican Republic, and he stayed in the Bronx.
I know who you're talking about too, Carlos Arroyo.
That was.
Yeah, Carlos.
that was a
Carlos
good documentary.
Nice.
That was a good documentary.
And that was a good documentary.
Because he was supposed to be the first one to really go to the league out of high school, but his parents was preaching that education to him.
Mm-hmm.
Then Kevin Garnett ended up being the first one.
Yeah, Kevin Garnett, man. People don't understand. That dude, man, he played the game with a different level of it.
Yeah, he'd be all in your ear and talking trash.
And like, I seen a thing the other day. If you didn't know Kevin, you'd think he was talking trash sometimes. Sometimes he was just helping his teammates out.
Yeah.
Like, in 6th grade all the way up to what, maybe about 8th grade, I was the tallest person.
Yeah.
So learning that early helped me.
Yeah.
Being that back line and being loud and letting everybody know.
Yeah, you seeing everything.
Like, you see everything.
Yeah.
And you can talk to everybody.
Yeah.
So when I got to like 7th, 8th grade and people started becoming taller than me,
yeah,
I was like, I got praised a lot for talking.
Yeah.
Because I was
that's the lost art in sports. They don't do a lot of communicating.
Yo, have you ever went to an NBA game?
No, I've never been to an NBA game.
I've been to a Warriors game. I've been to a Warriors Lakers game. I was in the arena for the Warriors and Rockets playoffs.
Yeah.
As loud as that music is, you can hear Draymond Green.
Yeah, they're orchestrating.
You can hear Draymond Green yelling and being that vocal. I'm surprised this man has a voice most of the time.
Yeah.
Because like as loud as it is up in there, and as loud as the crowd is, you can hear him.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to go check one out.
And he's calling it out.
Yeah.
And he's yelling like those are things like from the bench. You can hear players on the bench calling.
Yeah. Some more vocal game.
Like, and for me, that is like I praise a lot of players for those same reasons because screens you can't see those coming.
You gotta let me know. Yeah.
And if it's a back pick, you really can't see it coming.
Yeah.
So like being that I call it the bench is a 6-man that's by itself.
Yeah, they got to talk it up.
Yeah, you're the 6-man.
Yeah.
You're one man by yourself because when the shot clock gets low, we in the game. Like we're not worried about the clock. We can't see over there.
Yeah.
We're not worried about that. We just moving the ball, playing good ball.
Yeah.
Playing good ball.
Get that little countdown.
Yeah. So now we need to count down.
Yeah.
5, 4. When that back pick is coming, because you're playing good defense, the ball is moving. Everybody's helping. Everybody's moving. And now all of a sudden it's a back pick that's about to lead to 2 points.
Yeah.
Now, we calling out back picks.
Yeah. I noticed that in football too, man. We got to get that sideline talking.
Yo,
especially when that ball's in the air.
There's a lot more people on that sideline, so it should be way louder.
Yeah,
like,
some of them get caught up watching the game and they mad because they're not in the game.
Like, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, when the ball is in the air for me in basketball and the shot goes up, I should hear shot. At least one person.
Somebody got to be yelling.
The person on the ball should be yelling shot.
Yeah.
Because then that lets everybody know.
Yeah.
Turn around and hit somebody.
Yeah.
Most of the time you get beat on a rebound, offensive rebound, because nobody knows the shot has went up.
Yeah.
Like, you just turn and look, and now the shot is at the ground. Now somebody's running in front of you because you don't even know the shot has went up.
So you get there late, so
you know.
I'll be like, how you get that rebound?
Because I'm trying not to get back door, so I got my eyes here, and if the ball's one pass away, I'm denying the ball, so I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm watching you. I'm looking up my arm. He might go back that way. I'll swing open, but if I can't see over there,
that's
I got to turn
communication.
And especially if you're guarding like the Steph Currys, like you have to be locked in and on them, eyes on them, because if you turn your head, he's gone.
Yeah,
he's gone. He's getting to the open spot to get a 3.
Yeah.
So it's like there's certain people you got to face guard.
Yeah.
And you can't
be on them.
You can't rebound and be face guarding.
Yeah.
So yeah, the favorite NBA movie, man, all time I would have to say Blue Chip.
Blue Chips? Yeah, that's my favorite.
Shaq and Penny,
Not
man,
my guy.
on the same team
Yeah.
before
it happened.
Yeah. It was like, and then all of a sudden they were on the same team. Everybody was like, "Oh man."
Yeah, cause he really. That's when he found out he could really hoop.
Yeah.
He saw, we need to draft this guy from Memphis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick Nolte did a good job in that movie too.
Yeah, that movie was it was big, and it kind of foreshadowed a lot of the things that we started seeing more.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the young kids probably don't even know what that is.
Nah.
Don't even know what the movie is.
Yeah, they gotta start watching
And
because they don't watch movies.
And that movie was on VHS for me.
Yeah, I got the DVD.
Yeah.
I still watch that movie.
Yeah, so I mean, it was a great movie. It was before its time.
Yeah.
Because it was telling us a lot of the stuff that was coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
And after that movie came, it all started happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, man, that was a great movie.
Nah, my guy, that's my favorite scene in there. When old Bo was shaving them points, and then Nick Nolte was watching
watching them
shave.
Yeah.
He keep looking at the clock. Then the recruiter, his recruiter, like his coach, he kept just saying, "Not my guy, not my guy." I recruited him.
And he was sure enough shaving them points.
Yeah.
And when he went to talk to him about it, he was like,
he said he needed the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was, those dudes couldn't take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Like we seeing it now. It's worse. I feel like it's a lot worse now because everything is so pricey. Like food.
Yeah.
Like, even for you to cook for yourself,
groceries cost a lot.
It's less to go out and get you some fast food than
Yeah.
to cook yourself a meal at home.
It's true.
And for these players, like basketball and football takes over your whole life.
Yeah, because you're a full-time student, but you're really a full-time football player.
Yeah, you up at 4 a.m. for practice. Then you go to class.
Yeah.
Then you got practice midday.
Yeah, it's just football, basketball.
That's a part of your class.
Yeah.
You got a basketball class or a football class. On top of when you get done with all the rest of your classes after that, you got practice.
Woo.
And then you got film.
Yeah.
And then you got study hall.
Yeah.
And then now your day is gone. You have no time to work. You can't really work a job.
Yeah, you can't work.
So like in high school, I didn't work.
Yeah.
Even though I could have worked, I didn't work because it was basketball before school. Like I was up at maybe 5:36.
Oh, yeah, bro, dedicated.
I'm in the gym.
Yeah.
With Lance. I'm in the gym.
Yeah.
After that, I'm school all day.
Yeah, and you got practice.
I got practice after that, and then I got to go home and take care of my stuff that I got to do and homework.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have time for a job, and then during the summers, we summer league for school.
Yeah.
At Fresno City, and then if you play AAU, you don't got no time for nothing else.
Nah, that's any sport.
So at that point, it's like, when are you gonna work?
Yeah.
So
the sport eventually become your job.
And I feel like it's hurting athletes more and more because once they stop playing sports and it goes cold turkey.
Yeah.
Now you gotta go out.
You gotta go be able to this.
Now you gotta go be in the real world.
Yeah.
And learn how to do this.
Yes.
Not only do you have to learn how to do this, you gotta change your dedication from, okay, I'm dedicated to this sport, to dedicated to just this work.
Yeah. And that's at any level. If it's a high school kid that's probably done after high school, or a college kid that's done after college, or even a pro player that's done after the pros,
you gotta reacclimate yourself
to society. Yeah. Yeah.
because your only thought for 20 plus years is sports.
Yep.
So now I have to get out of the sports world where the normal human being can't relate to the work that I put in.
Yeah.
to tell you like, I'm coming to this job. This is my first job, and I know how to work hard.
Yeah.
But not in this lane.
Yeah.
This is a new lane for me.
Yeah.
It's like dropping a football player onto a soccer field.
Yeah,
and telling them, you know how to work. You got to work at it.
It'll be great.
But it'll be great.
It'll be great.
And for me, it's like we have to find like they need to do classes on like work education.
Yeah.
For athletes.
You get a trade school, trade or something.
Yeah, because just teach them how to be in that society.
Yeah.
Teach them how to be in the normal world because after this, it's like...
Yeah, you out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the time you're out there, it's too late because you have no experience.
Yeah.
Because you were robbed of getting that experience.
Yeah.
But it wasn't robbed. It was you sacrificed that.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like the sacrifice. Like,
Yeah.
But we'll see the effects probably this new generation, the generation now, because now you got to dang near be a full-time athlete at the youth level
Mm-hmm.
to be competitive, and it costs money.
And it's starting to move away from playing multiple sports, man.
Yeah, and that's what I don't like.
It's moving away from
That's
playing
what I don't
multiple
like.
sports because a lot of these coaches are. You need to focus now.
Yeah.
If you want to make it, if you want to make it in this, you need to focus in this. Man, what are you saying? Because Jimmy Graham, I was watching him before I came over, man. Jimmy Graham was a basketball player.
Yeah.
And he's in the NBA now.
Yeah.
Well, he's in the NFL.
Yeah, NFL.
He's in the NFL, but he was a basketball player. Didn't play football like that.
I think he played start playing his junior year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, there was probably a coach telling him not to do it.
Yeah. Because a lot of basketball players don't want to play football.
I'm a basketball player and I'm not putting that helmet on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, you gonna see this.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really hitting you.
You gonna see this. Hey man,
Yeah.
For me, I played football my freshman year, and we had this dude. His name was Big D.
Big D. Shout out to all the big D's in the world.
And he was like, he was every bit of 6'6".
Ooh, we on the freshman team?
On a freshman team.
Yeah.
He wasn't old enough because I think you got to be.
You gotta be 15 or you gotta sign a waiver.
He wasn't 15 yet.
Yeah.
He was every bit of 6'6", and he was 250.
Ooh, we.
And he was just a monster. And they would want us to do these the drills where you
Oh, yeah,
run up the
drills.
sidelines and you just let them come through the strap. Man,
Yeah.
hey man,
tackling
I
drills.
think that was the fastest way I ever got kicked out of practice because I was from the school of hard knocks, and you wasn't just about to hit me.
Yeah.
I wasn't just willingly about to let you hit me.
Yeah, the practice drill.
Yeah, it's a practice drill. You're right. So in the game, ain't nobody just gonna run straight and let you hit them. So obviously,
give them game like.
I'm giving them game like reps. I'm giving you game like reps because you are not about to just hit me. So hey, I used to juke. They be like, Taylor, you're messing up the drill.
Yeah.
Hey man, look, you come out here and let them hit you. This dude used to practice with varsity, but couldn't play with them.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
So you think I'm about to go and let him hit me and break my inner sides? Break me. Like, because y'all want him to get this, man, look, you want him to get, it's a sled over there. He can get as much of that hit drill as he wants.
Now they got different kind of rules now.
Hey,
now we only got like an hour and a half a week of full contact.
No, this is, man, when I was in high school, it was full pass,
Yeah.
full contact.
Yeah, it's different now.
Man,
Different.
I was not getting hit. You couldn't pay me to stand still, and let somebody hit me.
Yeah, different.
Let alone run in a straight line, knowing this is a full grown man.
Oh yeah.
And this is a freshman.
So
This is our freshman year, and this dude is a full grown man. And you
Yeah.
asking me to let him hit
He
me?
passed the eye test already.
Yeah, come on, man. He should have been playing varsity. He just wasn't old enough. So yeah, no.
Any shout outs before we go?
Man, shout out to Alton for the opportunity, man.
Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't be able to do this and be here and be on the stage and in front of all the people, man. It was over like 2,000 people there.
Yeah, that last one, I think the Russell came.
Yeah, the Russell was out there.
Yeah.
I got to coach against the NBA players.
Quincy
and,
Pondexter.
You know, Quincy, shout out Sharon Jones for giving me the opportunity to coach with him that game as well. You know, just shout out to Lance Gregory, JT, Coach Bonner, man.
Yeah.
Those dudes who impacted my life and taught me, like, beyond playing. There's something beyond playing.
Oh yeah.
Like, certain people don't know what to do beyond playing.
Yeah.
Some people can't coach, some people can.
That's what I'm trying to tell these young cats, man. You might be a great coach one day.
You know? And just because you didn't make it in what you thought that you were going to make it in, because I wanted to go to the league. I had dreams and aspirations to go to the league and play college basketball and stuff like that, but my path wasn't the same. So, you know, I just knew I had more to give to the game and didn't want to stop there. So shout out to those guys for, you know, putting it in my ear, and also giving me the opportunity again. Man, shout out to you for having me.
Yeah,
on the
appreciate
show.
it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Give me your time.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
We go back, man.
Oh, yeah.
So, anytime I can come sit down and chop up some good games.
Yeah.
Shout out to, Frank, Shamu, Irv, all of those dudes from, just watching them coach and,
Yeah.
and seeing what they put into their coaching and perfecting their craft.
Yeah.
That was big for me, man. So
Yeah.
just shout out to all the people before me, man, and the people who helped me get to this point, and people who are still helping me, man. All the players from this year at the Pro-Am.
Yeah.
Players who want to play with me or for me, and players that I coached and allowed me to coach them.
Yeah.
Man, that was huge because, it's anybody can say they're a coach until you get out there in the line.
Yeah, till you gotta prove it.
yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta prove yourself.
You make them adjustments.
Yeah. I say all the time, Doc Rivers is a great coach, but in-game adjustments is his downfall.
Yeah,
So,
gotta make adjustments.
So just shout out to those dudes, man.
Yeah.
And to the people who keep me going and keep me grounded. Darius, one of the players that played with me on CBS, he always looking out for me, giving me opportunities, telling me about opportunities and stuff like that, man. So just the whole Fresno Pro-Am family, Ryan, Seth, Mariah, their mom, Kathy, Alton.
Shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah.
The Pro-Am.
Yeah, man, the Pro-Am is huge for me right now, and it's opening up a lot of doors for me. So just staying with that, man, and just the people who stay in my corner and be
Yeah. Where can everybody follow you at?
You can follow me on Instagram, Ralph T10. I just post a lot of basketball content.
Yeah, it's a lot of basketball players out there, man. If you want that good game, follow them on Instagram.
If you're looking to work out, you can hit me up. I'm always available. We have different open gyms and stuff like that. Even with the guys from the Pro-Am, we're still running. We still getting
you gotta stay ready.
Hit me up, man.
You never know.
Never know.
Hit them up. Hit them up.
And man, who knows? Just keep your eyes peeled. I might have a couple things coming.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be watching. We're gonna be watching.
Might be in a couple different arenas now.
You see you on one of them high school coaching staffs.
Oh man,
Get you a high school team.
I'm hoping on it. Man. I'm wishing to get back into it, man. I got the itch, man.
Hey, go to that edge joint. See what's out there.
You gotta get out there, man.
Yeah.
But the thing is, don't be afraid. Take that opportunity. You never know how.
Yeah, you never know.
It might go, man. 'Cause I was scared getting into coaching, and some people, it might be over for you playing, but coaching
you still got something to contribute.
You still got something to offer.
Yeah.
So give back.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But man, I appreciate you coming on, man.
No
Appreciate
problem,
it, man.
Thank you for having me.